And good afternoon, viewers. 2025, we are back, YouTube Live Sports, bringing you the grand final of the Beresfield Bowling Club Grade 1 pre-season pennant. I am joined by the Work Experience Kid production manager, Decky, at the end. Hello, Decky. Good job setting everything up today. And the colour man, number one in the business, Steve Bonty Bent. Welcome, Bonty.
Thank you, mate, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you and the viewers.
Yep, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you, your family, and all our viewers as well. So, just ladies and gentlemen, to let you know, the pre-season competition, a tournament that's been running for a very, very, very long time, and it's always been held by Beresfield Bowling Club. What it normally does is, before the pennant season proper, they'll have a competition with all the top clubs in the area vying to become the pre-season champion. Played in pennant format, 3 teams of 4, playing 18 ends using the masterboard, not the traditional 21. And as I said, tonight's grand final will be between the Raymond Terrace Jets, who are just down the road, up against the home team, the Beresfield Magpies. Now, both had victories last night. Beresfield defeating the Soldiers Point Soldiers in a nail-biter, and Raymond Terrace defeating the Charlestown Tigers. Hence to say why both clubs are here tonight. We'll go through the lineups. Our feature game on rink 2. Playing for the Magpies, Matt Brown will lead. David Hutchinson will play second. Shannon Slippery Rowe will be the third, and the skipper and the captain will be David Govern, better known as the Governator, and they'll be up against the Raymond Terrace Jets. The lead will be Kate Matthews. Shawnee Cairns will play second. Shannon Gittos will play third, and they will be captained by the one and only best Ricky Ponting lookalike in the land, Lennon Punter Scott. On rink 3, we have Grant Boyce, Lee Blaw, Brad Unstead, Jared Gorsuch representing the Magpies, up against Ian Lean, Brendan Stokes, Shane Evans, and Jason Stokes, the CEO of Raymond Terrace Bowling Club. And on rink 4, we have Rod Lawrenson, I think it's Matt Cooper, could be Mick Cooper, Kevy Roberts, Anthony Ellicamp will skip that rink. They'll be up against the Jets, Timmy Twining, Jamie Minter, Lockie Freeman, and arguably the number 1 player in the world as we speak, Leroy Schreiner, who will make his long-awaited, we won't say debut, return to the Australian side in the next couple of days in New Zealand. So congratulations, Leroy, on getting to represent the country, and we are pretty sure you'll do very, very, very well. Bonty, how did you spend your holiday break?
Mate, just normal.
Just normal?
Had the family, most of the family over for Christmas Day, and doing a bit of work around the house, redoing the decks and that sort of thing, so we've been a little bit busy. Having the occasional roll.
Occasional roll?
Chico roll.
Chico, I don't mind a Chico roll. There's always been the debate, what's the best, Chico rolls or spring rolls? I've got to say a Chico roll for me.
Well, yeah, I don't know what's in it.
You don't know? It ain't chicken.
It ain't chicken.
Just going back to our feature match here, as we said, we've got Matt Brown, David Hutchinson, Shannon Slippery Rowe, David Govern. The home team, decent crowd on the balcony here Thursday night at the Nest. We christened it the Nest last time we were all here. Up against the Jets from the hangar, Kate Matthews, Sean Cairns, Shannon Giddos, and Lennon Scott. Viewers, jump on. We'd like to see all the comments. I'd like to know what you've got to say, who you think is your tip to take out the title in the 2025 pre-season. Now, a little bit of a surprise later on. I'm going to have a very special guest, and our special guest is the junior singles and pairs champion from the Greater Newcastle area, which will be Henry Lee. Now, he's only just recently won both titles. He's from Raymond Terrace and has got a ton of ability, this young man. He's very reluctant and very nervous, but we're going to get him on. As I told him, part of the deal of becoming a champion is you need to get out and meet the people. So we'll get him on. Henry Lee will come on and have a bit of a chat about halfway through the game. So just going back through here, they'll have a one-end roll-up It'll be 18 ends each rink. We'll update the masterboard as we go. And we'll probably be able to scan our cameras on the masterboard. Decky, you can see the masterboard on the camera on the green there, can't you? The masterboard over here. So our middle camera. Yeah. Oh, it's the one across. Yeah, so we'll just have a bit of a look. So we'll get Decky just to move the cameras across. And there's the masterboard just to the left. You can see it there, ladies and gentlemen. Beresfield at the top, Raymond Terrace at the bottom. We'll keep that updated for you during the stream as we go along, and obviously we'll be telling you the score. So just quickly too, a bit of a shout out, Bonty, was we just heard the news that our old mate Hoppy down in Canberra has done himself a mischief. He's fallen over and hurt himself or something, is what I've been told.
Yeah, he was having a shower down there with Happy, not actually with him, but he's having a shower. It was one of those bathtub showers.
Yep,
and apparently he slipped over and he's crashed to the ground and he's broken a number of ribs.
Wow. Well, let's hope he's all right. Hoppy, if you're listening, we're hoping you're okay, mate. We, as I said, we turned up here at Beresfield Bowling Club and everyone was talking about it.
I think he probably fell asleep in the shower, mate. That's why he fell over.
Well, I was actually told you, I was chatting to him last night. Well, not him personally, but him and Boyd and that in the same room. We were doing a bit of work over the phone and on the computer, and he just had pizza and he was eating a bag of chips and going to bed while me and Boydie were talking about the Big Bash. So,
well, he couldn't be too bad. He's still eating.
Yeah, well, he's still eating, so that must have happened before.
Just a fun fact, mate, before we get into this game.
Sure.
You're talking about what's in a Chico roll.
Yep.
Right? Many, many years ago, the forefathers in America.
Yep.
The godfather of him, he stood up there and he said, we're going to change the names of animals.
Yep.
Cows will be beef. Cows will be beef. And pigs will be pork.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so everyone's going, oh, okay.
Happy with that.
And they said, well, what about the hot dog? He says, no change.
No change.
They said, why not? What's in it? He says, nobody knows.
All right. So the game is underway. Beresfield won the toss and they started off, and that's a pretty good bowl by Matty Brown to get us underway. Kate Matthews is on the mat now, playing her forehand for the Raymond Terrace Jets. As we see, the first bowl that's come down for the Maggies is right on top of the jack. So Decky's all over the camera work. We've had plenty of time to prepare today. We set it all up last night. We tested everything. Not a bad reply by Kate. And so far, all systems go. Decky, going okay?
Think so.
Think so. So Matty Brown gets back on the mat. Good pedigree, Matt. He's got a father, Mick Brown, that everyone in the greater Newcastle area will know. Applied a bit of his trade here at Beresfield, home of the Magpies. Stays on his backhand. Very close. I think coming into play.
Just behind.
So Kate plays her second. Down on her forehand. Just tell Lennon, move out of the way of the camera, which he's done. Good boy. Very close here, Kate. Great camera work by Decky and a good shot. Well done. So one of the Magpies. David Hutchinson jumps on the mat. Looks like he's going to play his backhand, Bonty.
Yeah, it's running nice that green, isn't it?
Well, funny you say that, because Decky and I have got a new toy.
What?
The green speed. The green speed. So we'll take it out. We'll test it out in a minute. So David's just gone past. Still 1 to the Magpies.
There's no effort into the release of the bowl. It just
no, it's a good surface.
Going.
Look, it's been a good surface for 20 years. Even the ones we've replaced and put down new ones. Sean Cairns on the mat, ladies and gentlemen, for the Jets on his forehand. Down he comes. Still looking for some comments, boys and girls. Where are they? Keep them coming. Just slipped past one of the Magpies. David Hutchinson. So he stays on the backhand. Just got to look like that, beat that back bowl. Good work, Decky. It's probably going to hang wide. Not about home. So 1 to the Magpies. And Decky will be over doing the scoreboard. And we'll keep you updated with the other two rinks as we go along. So Sean Cairns on his forehand. Just a tad short. It's only still 1 to Beresfield. Shannon Slippery Rowe. Another stalwart of bowls in the Greater Newcastle area. It's on his backhand. Look at his delivery. Immaculate. Immaculate. Down he comes. Plenty of room to get a second. Probably just a bit slippery. Get the nod of approval from Monty. Shannon Giddos, another gentleman, needs no introduction. Geez, there's some good players out here for both sides tonight, Monty.
There is, isn't there?
Shannon down on his forehand. Lennon looks happy. Just a little sneaky around the top there. Piece of the jack. He's given it every chance. He's coming back. This is a great effort. Just going to slip past. What an effort, Shannon Giddos. Still one to the Magpies. So down comes Shannon Rowe. Look at that delivery. Poetry in motion. Bit of breeze. Bit windy here under the awning. Here at the nest. Probably just going to run past me. Sits that back when he might go close to counting. Just going to miss it. Shannon doesn't want to change much. His last bowl on the forehand was very close, viewers. Down he comes again. On a very slick surface here at Beresfield. Lennon looks interested again. This is very close. Very close. Shannon. Oh, great effort.
Just great effort. On the inside a bit more.
Yep, true. It's probably just a bowled narrow. Anyway, at the crossover, Beresfield hold 1 on your Bowlo scoreboard. As we said, we'll try and update the masterboard as we go along. Decky's in control of the scoring. He's all over it. David Govan from the Magpies on the mat, holding shot. First end, 2025, Grade 1 pre-season final. The left-hander, the Govnator as they call him, the bowls coordinator, the leader, the boss. The King Magpie, down he comes, holding 1. Doesn't look like he's played this one too bad, Bonty. Pretty good shot. That's a great bowl by Gov. That's 2. I would say that's 2. So he said he's past Jack Eye. Let's have a look. Lennon's on the mat. Now, it looks like he's going to play weight, which he is. The most devastating backhand in the game, they tell me. Down he comes. Let's have a look. He's probably going to miss it. Ooh. There's no change to the head, but it has opened it up a bit. Bit of an opportunity now.
He's put a heap of bowls in the ditch.
He has. He's still the 2 down, so nothing's changed. Still got third shot. Have a look at the see who's got the backwoods there, and it looks like not 100% sure who's got that back bowl. Is it Sean Cairns' bowl? It could be the David Hutchinson bowl. So David Govan beats that. That's 3. It's a good start. What does Lennon do here?
Does he have to go again?
Going to find out. A bit of a talk. The comments coming through, viewers. Come on, we know there's a fair few of you watching already. Drop us a line. So he's playing weight again. Down he comes. He's probably going to get 1 of them. So he's still only going to be 2 down. So that's 2 to the Magpies in the first end here in the grand final of the 2025 pre-season pennant. That's it. Very good, Decky. The masterboard's up to date. wait till they all start scoring. Okay, away they go. They get us underway. So, Matty Brown gets us underway here on the second end. And his shot remain shot, and he started off again. Good bowl. Any comments over there, Deggy, or what?
No, we've got a few coming in. I don't know why they're not showing up on your end.
Yeah, we don't know. We'll have to do something about that.
Greg Wright.
We've got a Greg White.
Greggy Wright.
Slippery back from Tasmania.
He is, mate. Slippy is back from Tasmania. Good reply, Kate Matthews. Is there any chance we can get that over here so I can look at him, Deggy?
Certainly.
Because I don't know what's going on with this one. Maybe you can take that one over there. Anyway, great reply by Kate. She's holding one. I don't need them. So, yes, just as Lennon let it go, bloody YouTube goes to an additional... Must be an ad. Brett Dowdell, great commentary team. Thank you, Brett. And pretty good bowl again by Matty Brown. So, down we come Kate with her second, holding one, the Jets. And viewers, we'll do our best to update the masterboard as we go. What may be easier is when they come and update it for us, we can update it as the players do. Because it's a bit hard to see over there. They're playing in the middle of the green. So one to the Jets here on your live scoreboard. And Slippery is back from Tassie, as Greg Wright has pointed out. Not a bad bowl here. Great effort by David Hutchinson. So Sean Cairns on the forehand, holding one. Down he comes. Good shot. Great weight. Close to two. David Hutchinson with his second. Staying on the backhand. Opportunity to score is just to sit the bowl.
The aqua one.
Yep. Sits the turquoise aqua bowl of Kate.
It's not going to come
Matthews.
back in.
Yeah, he's hanging out a bit, isn't he?
Love that breeze, mate. It's coming from the southeast.
Southeast? I've never figured out when they say when the breeze is coming from. Is that the direction it's going or direction it's coming from? They say there's a northerly, Bonty. What does that mean?
Northerly, it's coming from the north.
It's coming from the north.
Yeah.
Or southerly's coming from the south. I was never understood if it was coming from that direction or going that direction.
No, it's a bit hard to understand, isn't it?
It's not no more. You just told me.
The American forefathers created that rule when he changed the names of the animals.
when they didn't give the hot dog a name.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Okay, Slippery Rose, Shannon on his backhand. One down, maybe two. It's close anyway, so see if he gets a bit of drift back. He's trying hard. He's just going to miss it.
Found the gap.
Great effort. So Lennon's called Shannon Giddos, who's playing third, called him on the forehand just to sit that back black one. Gets one roll out of it, he makes three. That's just a draw shot. Good viewing numbers at the moment. Great viewing numbers here for the grand final of the Grade 1 Beresfield Bowling Club pre-season final for 2025. Shannon Giddos plays a good shot. Pretty good home. Massive viewing numbers early.
Say g'day, folks.
Say g'day, guys.
Let
Jump
us know
on.
where you're from.
Yep, we want to know what's going on. Where you're from, where you play bowls.
What you do in the moment.
What you doing. If you like hot dogs.
Yeah, you want a hot dog? if anyone can tell us what hot dog is made out of, can you please let us know?
Well, I do know that they are different things in different countries. So we're the good shot here. Oh, he's just dropped off. Great effort, Slippery. So when you go to America, a hot dog is nothing like it is here.
Oh, right.
No, it's a lot more like a sausage. And a bit tastier, and it's a bit like that in Brunei as well.
So it's not made from dogs?
No, it's not made from dogs. So Shannon Giddo's on his backhand, holding probably one. Could be two. No, I think it's only one. I think the bowl of Shannon Rowe would be second shot. But if Shannon Giddo's gets inside that, he's just slipped past. But it's definitely one to the Jets. Definitely one. And we'll just to look at the other scores. Looks like the Jets. It's very hard to tell. What's our masterboard saying at the moment? They haven't updated it yet, so it's a bit hard for us to be able to to tell.
Decky might be able to give us a shot from the middle camera there if they get the two.
Yes. So, yeah. So we'll just wait. So David Govan will play his forehand, which is the left-hander. Finds himself down, maybe two. Not 100% sure, but got a good shot on here, got a good opportunity. Hey guys, watching from Rutherford and play at Club Maitland City. Trev Solomons, welcome aboard as always. Love to have you. You love making a comment. We're very appreciative. Lennon Scott's on the mat.
Selling carpets?
Oh no, is that such a thing?
Solomon's Carpets.
Is that? Oh, it's King
They've
Solomon.
been around for donkeys.
I thought he was a miner, King Solomon's Mines.
No, that's his,
Wrong
that's
movie.
his cousin.
It's his cousin. Lennon Scott, Raven Terrace Jets holding one. Could add to it. Give it every chance. Just dropped a tad short. We'll just get that masterboard. Will be updated very soon, ladies and gentlemen. We do believe it's probably about 2-all on 3 ends. Just my early indication.
The Jets won the first game.
Yeah, I think they got the middle rink. They got one on the middle rink.
And they won the second one too because they've just led again.
So David Govan's just played that one a bit narrow. So we know that Raymond Terrace is going to jump on board here. Lennon Scott will have pork or beef, different seasonings and stuff you don't want to know about. Greggy? Greggy's all over the hot dog thing, Bonty.
He is too.
Yep.
Wow.
Thank you, Greggy.
That board isn't updated yet.
No, that hasn't updated the board yet, no. So Lennon Scott, holding shot, playing his backhand. Raymond Terrace Jets, bowls coordinator against bowls coordinator here we've got.
I heard there was sawdust in it.
I have heard that myself. So down he comes. Will he get some suck back out of this? The Optima trying very hard, and he will. That's a good shot. That'll be 2. The indication is 2 to the Raymond Terrace Jets. So we're 2-all on 2 in our featured game here in the pre-season grand final. We'll get our masterboard updated very, very soon. But we can't update that until the players update their boards. So we'll be working on that as soon as we can. We've already sent the feelers out. All my bowls. Cousin to Glenn Solomons. Akar Slash, correct. Good old Slash. So Kate Matthews from the Raymond Terrace Jets. We're 2-all after 2 in our featured game here. And as I said, the masterboard. The players haven't updated the other scoreboards yet. Oh, they're starting to now. So, is there anyone over there doing the masterboard? So there's the masterboard. You can see it, Decky. They've updated it.
Yep.
Hey, Mick Brown. There he is. The father of the son who's bowling as we speak.
7-3 the Jets at the moment on the masterboard.
7-3 Jets at the masterboard, yep.
Between everything right now.
That's it. Kate Matthews.
I believe that's up to date now.
That is correct. 7-3 on 6, mate. 7-3 on 6 ends. Kate's let that one go. So Decky's doing a stellar job trying to get everything done at the same time. Kate on the forehand.
Does that look right to you, gents?
7-3 certainly does. Certainly does. And Decky, you can just keep an eye on the board and update it at your leisure. That's going to be the easiest way to do it.
So you can see it.
Yep. So Matt Brown down on his forehand probably finds himself 1 down for sure for the Magpies. Have necks and gizzards and heads, tails, everything that is yummy. Thanks, Trev. Not a bad reply. Up and down for shot. Sean Cairns, Raymond Terrace Jets, using an orange set of bowls. I think he's had those bowls for a fair while too, if memory serves me correctly. And uses them to a plume. So down he comes on his forehand. Probably just lacking a bit of weight. Still 1 to the Jets. And your Charlestown Tigers went down in the semi-final to the Jets last night, Ponty.
Yes, mate, they did.
And how are they shaping up for the season?
I don't know, mate. They're still trying to work out who's going to be in the 1 grade and who's going to be in the 2 grade.
Yep.
They've got a few options there, but we'll wait and see.
So, pretty good shot here from Hutcho, David Hutchinson. Good weight. So Sean Cairns will know his line now. Wasn't too bad, just dropped it a tad short, down on his forehand. Holding 1 the Jets. So we've had a fair bit of discussion about those hot dogs. Why isn't anything coming up on your comment thing, Daggy? Do you know? Is it a bit slow or something? Or don't know. Doesn't matter. But anyway, Hutcho with his second. Sean's just dropped that one short too. Still 1 to the Jets. Gets under that. He's going to be close. Gets a dipsy doodle off it. That'll be 1 to the Magpies. There'll be 12 players in each grade. Good call, Trev. Bit of a selector's call you've made there, mate. 12 in each grade. He's onto something, Trev. Talking about the Charlestown Tigers.
Where did he learn that?
Maybe something we can all take a feather out of his cap.
I know.
So down on the forehand, Shannon Giddos for the Jets. Finds himself probably 1 down now. And dropped that one short too.
And Charlestown's got 9.
9 grades?
9 grades.
Wow.
2 4s and 2 6s.
That's amazing.
And there's still players left over.
Well, we know at Mayfield West, we've got 4 grades this year. We had 4 grades last year. We've got a few reserves ourselves. We are pretty confident that we're going to have a decent year. And anything better than the year before, as I-class is decent. So I've got a lot of new players at the club. We've changed our name, our identity. We are now officially known as the May West Steelers. Go you Steelers. And we had a great victory on the weekend against our sister club, or so to speak, Baddo Bay, the Stingrays, down at Baddo Bay, where we won the Bay West Trophy by 1 shot. 2 years in a row, we've won that trophy by grade? 1 shot. Top grades.
What are they, 3s?
Their top grade, we played against their 2 grade. Our 3 grade played against their 2s. And our 5 grade played against their 3s. And our 2 6s played, I think they played their 2 7s. But it was a great day, a fantastic club, run by great people.
It's a very nice club, that.
It certainly is. The hospitality was sensational. Nice. And it was a great bus ride home, I tell you. Anyway, 1.
Do you remember it?
I do remember it.
Really?
I shouldn't, the way I played. I tossed them. It was horrible. Retirement is not far away. Great effort. Shannon Giddos, probably still 1 of the Magpies. 7-3 after 6 ends on the masterboard to the Raymond Terrace Jets. Our feature match 2-all after 2. We've got Shannon Slippery Rowe. Finds himself probably holding shot with the David Hutchinson bowl. 4 rinks, what memories. I remember that. Still like that in Tassie, mate. So down we come. Shannon's very close here. Just dropping a tad short. Fair effort. Massive viewing numbers at the moment. Loving the views. Keep the comments coming. Tell us where you play, who you play for.
293. They just all jumped on and you said that, mate.
They did.
They heard you?
They did. I think it's the hot dog talk. Anyway. So walk back up here. The skippers walk back to the mat. Lennon directly up the line on the mat now. The Raymond Terrace skipper. Now, I think he's going to play his forehand. Down he comes. He's playing narrow. He's trying to sit that bowl. He's playing under. A bit unlucky. Got a couple of seconds there. But isn't it funny now that you look at the game of bowls? Now, you look at that shot that he tried to play there, Monty. Was playing under 2 short bowls on the front to cross the line to get the shot bowl out. Where go back in the halcyon days, that just would not have happened.
I think a lot of players these days, mate, have gone to that drive to get right through the middle.
Yeah, they have. They play aggressive.
I don't really like it. It's
a bit like reverse sweeps and stuff, and ramp shots in cricket. I mean, things you'd never even heard of.
Yeah.
So it's still the 1 down. Then you're going to play that same shot.
He could probably get through there even without that speed.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Just a nice little on shot rather than He's gone to an on shot now.
So what's he's playing that forehand again. He's gone a little bit wider. If he slips under those two short ones, he's every chance, but he gets onto the short bowl of Sean Cairns. He'll sit it out. He'll make a score. Got a bit lucky, but probably find themselves two. Bit of a boom shakalaka that one. Gets a result out of it. The Governor standing on the mat. Got to make a decision what he's going to play. Go your Magpies, Trevor Solomons. Looks like he's a Maggie fan.
His wife's name.
What's his wife's name?
Maggie.
Maggie. I hope the name is that, Trev. Bonte, that's why he's the colour man, mate. He comes up with the great one-liners. Some of them we can't say. They're good stories off air. Anyway, David Govan probably finds himself two down. Jason Stokes, the skipper on the rink next door, looking intently. Staring at the commentary box, I think. Anyway, down comes David Govan. Gets a result, onto it, and he has. And I think he's killed it. So, do they replay it or do they spot it?
Pennants, they should replay it.
I think they replay it, and that's a great, great shot, Dave Govan, from the Magpies. Found himself in a little bit of pressure. He's a bit unfortunate to be two down. So they'll replay that end, ladies and gentlemen. Playing under Pennant conditions. If they kill it, they replay it. Decent crowd on the balcony. We look up there.
There is.
Yeah, a lot of people here. A lot of people here at the most picturesque club in Beresfield, because it is the only club in Beresfield, home of the Magpies, the Beresfield Bowling Club.
There's more people here than KFC.
I don't know. Oh dear. So away they go. We're replaying the third end. Our Masterboard still says 7-3 after 6 in favour of the Jets. And a pretty good start by Kate Matthews, rather. That's Bonte, not Monty. We'll give you that one, Trev, but I'm assuming that you said that just because she called... I thought your wife's name was Maggie. Anyway.
It might be Baggy.
Matty Brown gets us underway on his forehand. Pretty good weight, just a tad shy. Pulled his line a bit.
That's the way the wind's coming from.
Yeah,
right? He just hasn't allowed for that.
No, he hasn't. The breeze is getting up a little bit, so down on the backhand, Kate Matthews again. Pretty much played that same side of the green since the game started. Played another good bowl. Current state player Kate Matthews. I think she made a debut for Australia too just recently. Maybe one of the development teams, so well done to you, Kate. A lot of green and gold shirts come out of that Jets hanger, my friend. Matty Brown finds himself one down. And speaking of Australian representatives, we have probably one of the most formed players in the world, Lee Schreiner, playing here tonight for the Jets. Just about to fly out to New Zealand to represent his country. Well done to him. He thoroughly deserves that. So Sean Cairns from Raymond Terrace on the forehand. Holding two.
I wonder why Bowsley's not playing, mate.
I think one of his daughters is sick. Well, not one of them. I think his daughter is sick. So I know Ben Ralsell was over running the social bowls because Matthew couldn't do it because his daughter was sick, apparently. So,
right.
Yeah. So, I hope she feels better soon. So, on the forehand, Hutcho, David Hutchinson. You funny, Bonty, gives you back your bounce. Bit of Barocca. I need one of those every morning. So, good shot here. Very close. Just going to slip past. Great effort. So, probably 2 or 3 to the Jets. Plenty of room there for the Magpies. But Sean Cairns will have the opportunity to make it 4. Just tuck it around the corner. Makes it a little bit hard. He just tucks that jack around behind the Kate Matthews bowl on his forehand. 7-3 after 6 ends on the Masterboard here in the pre-season grand final.
Oh, geez, just missed.
Yeah, just missed, but pretty good. So David Hutchinson will stay in the forehand. Don't forget, viewers, very, very sorry. In a couple of ends, we're going to have our very special guest, Henry Lee, the recently crowned junior singles and pairs champion from the Greater Newcastle region, will join us in commentary. He's up there, a nervous wreck. He knows he's coming on. You can probably see him just on the picture there above Ian Lean, sitting there, staring over here, counting down each end until he gets on. So down comes Shannon Giddos. Lennon's happy. Probably only holding one now after the Hutcho Bowl. Piece of the jack changes that. Great effort. One of the Jets. Stay off the ale, you'll wake up fresh. Yeah, well, probably every bit of truth in that one, Trev. So Shannon Rose, slippery on his forehand, one down. The Magpie. Down he comes. Good shot here. Oh, just going to miss it. Great effort.
They're sliding past, aren't they?
Yeah,
Far
they certainly
away.
are. Don't forget, viewers, we've got our Decky back. Decky's back after the Christmas break. He's on the cameras, he's on the scores, he's on the job. Everything's going according to plan. We've been here since, what time we get here, Decky? 3:45, 4:45, something like that?
Probably around then.
Somewhere around there. Settled in, set everything up, had a few Cokes, had a few Sprites, met the locals. Welcome Bonty. Great effort. Close to second, falls back. Maybe two. So Shannon Rowe, stay in the forehand. Massive viewing numbers. Very, very good. So Shannon Rowe on his forehand finds himself one down for the Magpies. Here at the nest. And this here, what do you think he's like, Bonty? Close?
He's got the weight.
Oh, he's just slipped past. Look, he's played two good bowls, Shannon. Two really good bowls. When they start the next end, Decky, what we might do is get a bit of an indication of the speed of the green. We'll wait till the leads kick it off in the next end.
Yep.
And because it looks like it's pretty quick. So at the moment it looks like the Jets may be holding one, possibly two. Lennon Scott goes to the mat. He'll have first bowl. Still playing this third end. After the last one, David Govan killed it. So Lennon's on his forehand, down he comes. A few hoons out the side there. So how's this one looking? He's close. Very close. Sits that and counts. That's a great shot. That's two, possibly three to the Jets. Great shot, Lennon.
Certainly looks like three, doesn't it?
Certainly does. So you just timed that then, did you, Decky?
Yep.
Try it again. We'll try it with this one.
Yep.
Going to try and give you a bit of green speed and see what we've got. So David Governor, we can't get a judge because he's playing a weighted shot, so it doesn't matter. But he's having a bit of a look. Will he spin back? Probably not. Great effort. Two and a measure to the Jets. Trevor Solomons. Dear oh dear. That's not bad. I like it. So Lennon's just played an absolute Bobby Dazzler. Let's see if he can do it again. Holding two, measure for three. Possibly the chance to make four. David Govan does have one bowl to play, so down comes Lennon on his forehand. Stalking it. Gone a little bit wider with this one. And every chance. Weight looks really good again. Just got to beat the outside bowler, David Hutchinson, and he'll count. And very close. That's great bowling by the captain. Two pearlers to hold three, maybe four. Yeah, he's going to play weight, so you can't do the speed on this one. So David Govan, have a look. Down she comes. Oh,
he took one out.
Wow, and very, very unlucky. He got the gap, he had the jack. He got it thicker, he gets both bowls onto the jack. So what was the indication?
I didn't see the indication.
I think it was two.
I'd assume it was three.
Two or three. We'll have a bit of a look. We'll ask the boys. They're just going to adjust the master board now too. So there's a bit of a debate going on. Anyway, we'll find out. They get the end underway. We know the Jets won the end.
Looks like it's a mass debate too, mate. There's quite a few in there.
So it's 11 all on 11. Wow. On the masterboard. And our feature match, we'll find out how many the Jets did get.
3.
So they got 3. So our game is 5-2 after 3 ends here in the grand final, the pre-season pennant. 5-2 after 3 ends. And the masterboard is 11 each. Great work, Decky. Great work.
Thank you.
No worries. 3. Thank you, Trev. So Kate Matthews gets us underway. Pretty good weight. Maddie Brown follows down. Just going to drop it a tad short. Excuse me. And what a crowd we have here too. Decent crowd. So Kate Matthews after a first one, probably holding with the first one. A 5-2 lead to the Jets after 3. 11 all after 11 on the masterboard. Close affair.
Geez, that kept running, didn't it?
It did. Look at the view numbers. Everyone's wanting to watch this cracker of a match between the Maggies and the Jets. Viewing numbers are huge.
I would think that they'd love to be here.
They would love to be here, and there's not much room on the balcony.
There's a few seats over here with us.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of seats over here with us. But we're in exclusive company over here too, mate. Good shot here. Great shot, Matt Brown. That is the one. That is one. Gov gives him the indication. One finger in the air, one shot to the Magpies. That brings Sean Cairns onto the mat. Don't forget, viewers, can't let Trevor Solomons have all the glory. We love you, Trev, but jump on, let us know your feelings, give us a tip. Down they come on the forehand. Sean Cairns, good shot. Well played, close to counting. Oh no, David thinks there's still 1 to the Maggies. Oh, hold on, it's just fallen over. He's just shrugged, so he doesn't know, he's not sure. So let's have a bit of a look. So he's playing the backhand, Hutcho, David Hutchinson. So he's just going to try and beat the turquoise bowl. Gets inside it. He will count. Just going to slip past. Pretty good weight. Up and down for shot.
So that's 5-1 on rink 3 to the Jets.
I reckon the green's about 17 or 18. That's what the indication is from some of the players. It is flowing.
5-1 and 5-1.
Yeah, I think Barrow's 5-1 over on the far rink. 5-1 on this rink. So that makes it 6 all. Yeah, we don't know what's going on over there, but they've given us 11-11-11 on the masterboard, so we'll take it, Bonty. That's all we can do.
Makes my job a lot easier if it's all the same number.
Yeah, it does.
I ain't got to tell you once then, haven't we?
Yeah, that's true. Good shot here.
Different scores, I'd have to keep telling you.
So it's still up and down. I'm not sure.
5-1 to the Jets there, 5-2 to the Jets there, and
I think it might be
5-1 to the Jets there.
I think it might be 8-1 over on the end. Not sure.
Well, that's
That makes it 11 each. Yep, does. 8-1, 8-1 and 2 is 11. 5 and 1 is 11. Yep. Josh Wilton, welcome aboard, Josh Wilton. Another former bowls coordinator. They're coming out of the woodwork. Bowls coordinators commentating, bowls coordinators playing, bowls coordinators watching. Hello, buddy. How are you? I caught up with your brother the other day, Shrekky, that was over here. Anyway, back to the game. It's still up and down for shot. No one's made a call. Who's got it yet? Lennon seems to think it's them. He thinks the Sean Cairns bowl may be shot. Now, here's another familiar face that I haven't seen for a long time. How are you, buddy? I'm talking to the father of the one and only Shane Sevens Evans. How are you, mate?
Good, buddy.
That's the spirit. He's come over for a visit.
Televising at the moment.
You're live, mate. While I'm talking to you, you're live. The whole world is listening to you. Unlucky. Great effort. Shannon Slippery Row will jump on now. Now, that may have changed it. It could be 1 to the Magpies now. Viewers? told me that you come down on the train, Mick. Is that right? Yeah, right. So on the forehand, Shannon Rowe for the Magpies here in the grand final of the Grade 1 preseason pennant for 2025. Just going to die. So some people are saying it's about 19 seconds. Some are saying it's about 20 seconds. We think it's roughly about 17 or 18 seconds. But we'll wait until the leads throw a decent length and we'll try and get an indication of the speed for you viewers. What we do know, it's 11 all after 11 ends on the masterboard here in the Club Beresfield scoreboard. Mick Evans has jumped in to come over and say hello. The father of the one and only Shane Sevens Evans, who's out there plying his trade for the Raymond Terrace Jets on one of our other rinks. So Lennon Scott's on the mat. Looks like he's going to play his forehand. It's up and down for shot is the indication. Played 2 crackers on the last end. Must be a Scott thing. Down he comes on his forehand. He just gets inside the Sean Cairns bowl. He's going to count. He looks like he's played pretty good weight. Sits and flops back. Just a bit unlucky. Now that may make it shot to Beresfield. Bonty?
Don't know.
So I reckon the green is running about 19 seconds.
Mate, we need to get on to Happy and get to the drone cam.
Someone else told me about that the other day. Do you know Lennon Scott well? Yeah, I know him vaguely, Josh Wilton. I've come across him a few times. Yeah, I think we've got a bit in common because we've got the same surname, so just run through. He seems like a likeable character though, Joshy. Seems like a likeable bloke. He runs funny up the green, I'll say that. I never taught him that one. Well, I didn't teach him anything, really. I taught him how to eat curried sausages late at night watching the royal family on television. There you go, that's my claim to fame. So Lennon plays his forehand, which is a comedy, a British comedy, by the way, viewers. Down it comes on his forehand. Not too sure who's holding. He's given every chance again. Playing some very, very good bowls. Touch is going to make $1 million, and he has probably just run it too far, has he? Not too sure. You off, mate? Or are you coming around? So they're just having a bit of a look. He's coming to have a bit of a look at our setup, is Mick. So I'm not too sure. Lennon's played a really good bowl there. He's trailed the jack. He possibly has 2, or he could be 1 down. Bonty, not 100% sure.
It's hard to sign out with that black one. You don't know how far back it is.
What about this camera here? Have a look at here, Decky, and see if you can see. Is it a better view?
Also just zooming it in.
Yeah, not too sure. It's pretty hard to tell with that.
Yeah.
That one there. That's probably a bit hard to tell as well. Yeah. Yeah. Look, it's up and down. It's up and down. It's still, David Govern's still not too sure what shot to play. Still in consultation with his third, or with Hutcho. Seems to think it's 1, does he? No? Well, one of them say 1 up and one of them say 1 down. So they're favouring the Lennon Scott bowl. There you go. So as it sits, it looks like the Raymond Terrace Jets may be holding shot after the bowl that was displayed by their skipper. The Ricky Ponting lookalike, Lennon Scott. Does look like Ricky Ponting, hence the name Punter. Yes. A little while, mate. I actually, I did a bit of it for Fox Sports back in the day, about 15 years ago, and had a bit of a break, and then sort of got the opportunity to come back and do it. Still have to work, of course, but helps with the pocket money. So David Govern coming down on his... Don't know what hand he played then. I just played a bit of a narrow shot, I think. He's looking for that shot bowl. He's going to get a skunk. Not quite, so it is 1 to Raymond Terrace. 1 to the Jets with the Lennon Scott shot. So that takes them out to a... Magpies, sorry, will stay at 5-3 after 4. That's actually the other way around. Decky, we've got this around the wrong way. So if you just want to fix that one up, that'll be great. So it's 3 to the Maggies. 2 to the Maggies, 6 to the Jets after 4. That's better. They've fixed their scoreboard up now. Thank you, gentlemen. Remember, we can't get the scoreboards right if they don't put theirs right, so it's all been rectified. Yeah, so I've been doing it a little while now, mate, so have my own setup and everything now, and get around and do a bit of bowls with a happy bowler, Boyd. This is the final of the pre-season Newcastle Greater Region Grade 1 pre-season pennant, the grand final. So Kate Matthews gets us underway for the Raymond Terrace Jets, 6-2 lead after 4. What players are on the rinks? So we'll go through the rinks. A couple of viewers have asked that. So our main game, Josh Wilton, is Matt Brown, David Hutchinson, Shannon Rowe, David Govan for the Magpies up against Kate Matthews, Sean Cairns, Shannon Giddos and Lennon Scott for the Raymond Terrace Jets. Next door on rink 2, Grant Boyce, Lee Blore. Rink 3, Grant Boyce, Lee Blore, Brad Unstead, Jared Gorsuch for the Magpies up against Ian Lean, Brendan Stokes, Shane Evans, son of the man sitting to my left, and Jason Stokes. And on rink 4, we have Rod Lawrenson. I think it's Matt Cooper, not 100% sure. Kevin Roberts, Anthony Ellerkamp, better known as the Ant, up against Timmy Twining, Jamie Minner, Lockie Freeman, and Lee Schreiner. So there's your players here in the grand final. And Matty Brown steps on here with his second, holding 1. Probably 2 of the loosest bowls Kate's played in the game so far. Need to zoom out a bit on that one, Decky, so I just have a bit of a sticky beat.
I cannot zip it out further.
Oh, it's out. It's further as it goes. Wow. So that's 2. You do what you can do, my friend. Down on the backhand, Sean Cairns. Yeah, that's okay. Just drop it down a bit. That's what I mean, just so I can see where Kate's bowls are. That's it. Very good. Sean Cairns, close to shot. That'll do it. Good shot. That's very, very close. Probably still favour the front-back one of Matt Brown. How's your bowls career going, mate?
I'll be here for 5 years.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately. Too busy fencing, mate.
I know. You've got to do something. Still doing that fencing. So down we come on the backhand here for David Hutchinson. He gets inside that, he's going to be close to scoring. I think that is the shot. Flops back 1. Looks like it could be 1 to the Magpies now. So Sean Cairns. Adam Jeffrey, I am very humbled that you would say something like that, because you, my friend, are a legend. Watched you, followed you for many, many years, wanting to be able to play like you, and the comeback is nigh. Soon, mate. Soon. I could commentate at the same time. It's Mick Cooper. Thank you, Shano. Mick Cooper. I should probably commentate as I'm playing. So down we come again. Hutcho on his backhand. Played 1 screamer and played a better one with this one. That is definitely 1 to the Maggies. Yeah, that'd be good. Playing a game. I actually remember playing against Cabramatta one time, playing against PB in a Premier League game and commentating as we were playing, and he was pissing himself laughing, which was pretty good. And he is a legend of the game, just like yourself, Adam. So, yeah, thanks very much, mate. Very humbled. Love my bowls, just love sport in general. Not a bad bowl here. Shannon Giddos, if he's got the weight, gets past the front pack. Very close. His second shot, Lennon's indicated. It's only 1 now to the Magpies. I've been down your way a bit too, Ad, down at Grandviews, doing a bit of commentating in recent times. They speak very highly of you down there, matey, as they should. So it looks like it's 1 to the Magpies. The last bowl of Shannon Giddos' his second shot. This one here, Slippery Row. Just a bit heavy. Line's good. We're going to try it again. Shannon. Massive view numbers here for the final of the pre-season pennant. Massive view numbers. Very, very impressed. Remember too, we've got YouTube Live Sports are bringing you the event down in Canberra. My Boydie Dumbrell, the happy bowler, he's down there. Great effort. That's got to be close. Well played, Shannon Giddos. That's 1 to the Jets. So, yeah, Boyd, the happy bowler, Dumbrell is down in Canberra, commentating the fours event down there. And I think he's actually playing tonight, playing in a triples game with Josh Walker-Davis, I think. So down on the backhand comes Slippery Row. Finds himself probably one down. This one doesn't look too bad. He gets past that, he's going to score. That's a great shot, Shannon Rowe. Well played. Well played. It's a topsy-turvy affair, Mick, here at the moment. Very, very tight match. Masterboard still says 11 all after 11. That will change very, very soon. Possibly just one to the Magpies here on your Club Beresfield. Well, we won't call them Club Beresfield, we'll call them Bowlo scoreboard. Someone's cooking something that smells unreal.
Could be hot dogs.
I know that was going to come up. You and the hot dogs. Ponty loves his hot dogs. Doesn't matter what's in him, he loves a good hot dog.
As long as the bun's fresh.
Yeah, they had those ones over there before. They were really good. So Lennon's having a run, so he's one down. He's going to try and have a bit of a chip and putt at that blue bowl of Shannon Rose, I reckon. Backhand running shot. Down he comes. Probably just going to be a tad wide. Intentions fair. Now, Kate Matthews' bowl stays on the green, so it is the backwood. Shannon Giddos' bowl is alongside it. They probably hold 4 at the back if he can get a piece of that jack in the can. David Govan holding shot will probably try and go for cover. Down on his forehand, the left-hander. Down he comes. He's got to get to those back ones there. That's what he's got to cover. He's in a bit of trouble if he doesn't. And is he going to try and draw another one, or is he going to go and... He has drawn another one, has he? Oh, he's close, possibly. And he might have closed that gate for that jack to get through. So as you can see there, viewers, the Maggies look like they're probably holding a couple. One anyway. So Lennon's playing that same shot again. He lines up on that backhand. They say it's one of the most devastating shots in the game. The Lennon Scott backhand, down he comes. He's got it a bit tighter this time. He's hanging. And possibly still just the one down, but it was fairly worth the effort. If he got a piece of that and jack in the ditch, he's holding 4. So I think the early indication, Bondy, was Shannon Giddo said they were only 1.
Will that be the case then?
What do you think?
I think the pink and green one.
You think that's second shot?
I think so.
So it could be 2, and the black one belongs to Gov, so it could even be 3. But if he rolls that blue bowl onto the jack, he make 4. How's his weight? He's probably a little bit gun shy, isn't he?
Just a bit narrow.
He is. So let's have a look. What do they say? It's just the 1. So 1 to the Magpies. Makes it 6-3 on 5. And their masterboard, they're just about to update it. So 6-3 on 5 in our main game. We'll just have a bit of a look. We're having a look now, updating the masterboard. And viewers, the way it works is whoever wins the masterboard wins the match. Doesn't matter about... You can win it on one rink. It's whoever wins that masterboard.
14-13.
What was it, mate?
14-13.
On 14 ends?
I believe so.
Oops, he might be changing one.
Oh, no, they're going to change it. So it's 14-13. Beresfield Magpies have hit the front. 1 in front after 16 ends here on your Beresfield Bowlo scoreboard. That looks pretty good to me, mate. Bonty, looks all right to you?
Yeah.
Bonty's happy with it?
Yeah. Geez, Leash Rayner must be getting him beaten.
Yeah, he's... well, that looks like Raymond Terrace is in front on the other 2 rinks, so...
Up 5-2 and 5-3.
Yeah, so he's...
6-3.
Looks like he's... the Beresfield team's got a good lead over there on that far rink. Anyway, good bowls by the two leads here, Kate Matthews and Matt Brown. How many ends do they play, mate? They're playing 18 ends each. So it's 54 ends constitutes the match. So another good bowl here by Matt Brown. Just a tad wide, but it's not too bad, holding one, the Magpies. And there's viewers, if you're not from this area, the Greater Newcastle region, the bowls here. Pennant season kicks off on the 15th of February with a double header. And we're getting close to that now. Close to the date. Just a bit loose there by Kate, one of the Maggies. You playing Pennant, Monty?
Yes, I am, mate.
What?
Reluctantly, yes.
Reluctantly. So down it comes David Hutchinson. Just a bit wide. Great viewing numbers. Fantastic viewing numbers watching the final here between two powerhouse clubs in the Newcastle area. The Jets and the Magpies. Sean Cairns from the Jets. One down, playing his backhand. Probably just
not turning, is it?
No, they're hanging out there, Bonnie, aren't they? Like,
and that's with the wind too.
Yeah, it is. The wind's coming across the green a little bit. You look at the flag, it is blowing across, and they're still hanging out there. So David Hutchinson with his second one. Hopefully he learnt from the first one. The first one hung on him. And just slipped past a bit. And a bit weight. This one's not too bad. He gets inside the Kate Matthews bowls. He's going to score very close here. Great shot. That's a good bowl. That's two. Well played. So Sean Cairns, Lennon's told him he was jack high. He's tightened this one up a bit, Bonnie, hasn't he?
Oh, a little bit, mate. It's turning a bit more than it did in the last one.
Yep. It's going to flop. No change. It's still the two. Two to the Magpies. And 6 here in your final. Massive view numbers. And why wouldn't we have massive view numbers with Slippery on the mat, playing his backhand, holding 2. If he's got the weight, he's going to make 3. Just dropped a tad short.
I still think it's in the count.
Yeah, I think it's close, mate. I think you're right. I think it is 3. So Lennon's indicated to Shannon to stay on his backhand. Stays, not to get too wide out there. We've noticed the bowls getting a little bit wide out there, getting stuck. Down he comes. Playing good, Brownie. Playing very good, mate. Good shot here. Shannon Giddos. Thanks for coming. Kiss the baby. One to the Jets. Well played, Shannon. That was a pretty good bowl, mate, wasn't it? Pretty good bowl. So David Govern's just talking to Slippery Row now. What's the intention? What shot should he play? They've got the backwood, which we can see. Back bowl does belong to David Hutchinson.
It's got to go back a long way, though.
That certainly does. So what's he indicating?
I'd say a bit of an on-shot onto the pink one at the front.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Up a little bit.
And there's, like the pace of the green, Bonnie, that jackal will roll a fair way.
Yeah.
So down he comes, Slippery.
He's got it.
He's very close. Gets it right. Oh, wow.
Oh, gee whiz.
He's moved everything except the kitchen sink and the white bowl. Great effort, Shannon Rowe. So 1 to the Jets, it remains. But David Govan obviously has that bowl in his line of sight now. But the danger...
I think I'd be calling him to the back.
Yeah.
Cover it.
So he's saying if you roll the black bowl, sit it to there, you could make 3 or 4. So we'll just have a bit of a look. I can see what he's talking about. Touch of the kitty, turns the bowl onto the jack, plays a tighter line, takes the shot away from David Govan.
Oh, that's a bit wide.
It is a bit wide. It is a bit wide. But tell Bonty, what's going on with that?
How did that turn like that?
I'm shocked, mate. I thought it was going out of bounds. I played a couple of those like that. What a great bowl. What a great bowl.
Last time I bowled that wide, it was a wrong bias.
Oh, yeah, I bowled like that wide. more often than not. Good shot. Definitely two.
Wonder what he's using.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that really turned.
That certainly did. It certainly did.
When you consider the other ones just had to hang out there.
So David Govan finds himself probably back to 2 down now. Don't forget, viewers, jump on board. YouTube Live Sports. Got a lot of things coming up in the not too distant future. Got a lot of things going on in the not too distant future. Streaming from Canberra at the moment, streaming from Moree this weekend. In the next couple of weeks, we'll bring you live the major pairs and club triples finals from the Furnace, home of the May West Steelers. We'll bring both those finals to you live on YouTube Live Sports. Lennon Scott, great bowler. He is playing fantastic. Playing great bowls.
And he hasn't left the target either.
No, made it a 1-bowl target. David Govan playing his last bowl at the end. The left-hander, bowls coordinator, V-bowls coordinator. Down on his forehand. Finds himself probably 3 down. How's he looking? Will he hold? Probably going to duck under. He's under. So I think it's 3 to the Jets at this stage.
Oh, definitely 3.
Definitely 3. In your live game. The lights are just about to come on here in the pre-season grand final.
Oh, they're already on, mate.
They're on now. They're coming on.
The green ones.
Yeah, a bit weird looking, aren't they? Lennon Scott. Can he add to it? Backhand. Poetry in motion from the punter. Down he comes. Now, if he gets the same turn that Shannon Giddos did. Tell you what. Oh, you know. Yeah, it's great. Oh, he might count. Let's have a look. Was it 4? I think it was 4. We'll have a look. Gov's going to update the scoreboard. It is. So it's 10-3 after 6 in our featured match here. 10-3 after 6. Jets. Good to see you again, Mick. Good to see you, mate. Sorry you have to come down on such sad circumstances, but it's good to see you. Haven't seen you for a long time.
Only reason I'm down is for the kids because I love the old girl.
Yes, understand why. It was Mick Evans, father of Shane Evans. I haven't seen for many, many years, so good to catch up with him. So we are 10-3 after 6 ends here in our final game. And ladies and gentlemen, viewers, I'm sure you agree, but Lennon Scott is putting on a performance. He is playing magnificent. And that's not being biased. As you can appreciate, we have the same surname. That's not all we have. Same blood. But he is playing brilliant.
Same mother?
Same mother? No, his mother's my sister-in-law, but his father's my brother. So Kate Matthews gets us underway, and let me tell you, his father was one hell of a player too, just quietly.
You're not from the south of America, are you?
No.
Hillbilly.
No, none at all. And my brother was a very good player back in the day. Hurt his back, unfortunately, and he couldn't continue his career, but yeah, he did all right. So Matty Brown, good weight. Probably just got a bit narrow. So down. Now, just going to shout out too, if you're watching. Now, I know he's not on the live stream, your son, but Lee Bloor is out here playing. He tells me his dad loves the bowls. His dad's in Western Australia, I think. Dad loves the bowls and was hoping Lee would have been on the live stream, but you can see him on your screen right now. There he is, standing there on the rink next door. So there he is, Mr. Bloor. There's your son, and he's a good man, Lee. So hello there to Mr. Bloor. So 1 to the Jets, maybe 2, but not after this one. This is going to be second shot at worst. So it's 1 to the Jets at the moment. Here on your Beresfield Bowlo scoreboard, our masterboard is 14-13 to the Magpies after 16 ends. Probably needs to be updated, but the players will do that soon. Sean Cairns from the Jets. Down on his backhand. Isn't it funny, Bonty, how they're turning on that side of the green more and they're against the breeze?
It is, mate. It's incredible.
Yep.
I've seen it a lot lately, though. Charlestown greens are like that. The wind will come from the west, but they'll turn into it and they won't turn with it.
Those greens are beautiful, man. I love playing on those things.
Oh, mate, I've changed my mind.
They haven't been up there for a
on them.
while, but yeah, they're nice.
They're not turning.
Really?
No, they're not turning.
Is that because of the heat?
Don't know.
Now, just slipped past to David Hutchinson, just slipped under on the forehand trying to set the Kate Matthews bowl, one of the Jets. Always find with artificial surfaces, the colder they are, the quicker they are. Especially synthetics, it's like they're sand-based. Like, what do you prefer easy to run on? Wet sand or dry sand? So, down we come. Sean Cairns just going to sail past. Still one to the Jets, the Kate Matthews bowl. So down, David Hutchinson on his forehand. Now, any indication like the last time, these bowls are whipping in from that side against the breeze. Probably just a bit quick.
Yeah, he's got the wind behind him there.
Certainly has. Pardon me. Breeze is tunnelling through here a bit too. Shannon Giddo's on his backhand. Holding one. Not bad. Not bad.
Beautiful.
Shannon Giddo's makes two. Going very, very well, the Jets. The front end is firing for the skippers at the moment. So down comes Shannon Slippery Rowe. Probably just a tad short. Just a tad short. You can see what Lennon's saying. He's saying go for cover to a certain extent. Get down the back here. Stop some multiple. Look at those viewing numbers.
Incredible, isn't it?
It is incredible. They're all enjoying their bowls here at the Nest, home of the Magpies. Grand final, pre-season pennant. What's that?
That number's not even counting people who actually have them.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Look at the people up on the balcony. It's packed.
Simply beautiful to see.
Yeah, well, the Magpies have been bridesmaids for a fair while, mate, I must say. So Raymond Terrison has pretty much dominated bowls around this area for many a year. Soldiers Point before them. Beresfield's always been thereabouts, but hasn't quite kicked a goal yet. They did back in the day in the Simon Lack days. Very, very hard to beat. Anyway, looks like it's 2 to the Jets here at the crossover on the 7th end, 10-3 lead. Masterboard will be updated very soon. We will have our very special guest very soon. Very soon. He's looking at me now. He's a nervous wreck. We'll give him 4 ends. He's staring at me. His father knows to set him down on the 10th end. We'll be joined by Henry Lee, the new Greater Newcastle Region Singles and Pairs Champion, Junior Bowls. Got a ton of ability, this young guy. A ton of it. Well, it's good to put a face to the name, Tony, when I seen you and happy at Nelson's Bay, mate. It certainly was, my friend. I have met you before, back in the day. It's been a while. Lennon Scott's played another screamer, trailed the jack, made a couple. He's on fire, mate.
He's bowling well, isn't he?
You see he got picked in the John Smith Shield game. He's playing lead. Lennon had a bit of time away from the game, a bit of illness, but he's okay. But yeah, back in the rep side, leading up, get a bit of match fitness back, I'd say. David Govan, the rep player, on his backhand. He's just going to sail past. So Lennon's having a bit of a look here. Now there's a chance if he rolls that black bowl, Bonty, he makes 4. Even if he moves the jack over towards the Sean Cairns bowl, he could almost make 6 if he comes with it. But the object, if he gets inside that black bowl, he's definitely going to count. Yeah, it was a good night up there, Trev. It was a great night. Up at Nelson Bay. So down comes Lennon again. That little bit of sprightly little spring in the step. Inside that black bowl's going to score. One roll's going to make it 4. How's he looking? He's going to turn it over, so I don't know what he is at the moment. Probably a few. Not sure, Decky. Good camera work there, my friend. What do you think, Ponty? It's 2 for sure.
It's hard to say, mate. It's I'd say it's. I reckon it's 3.
Yep, you're probably right. Well, Gov's attacking and he's missed. So let's have a look. It is 3. So 3 to the Jets. That takes them out to a 13-3 lead on end 7 here on your Beresfield Bowlo scoreboard. Grade 1 pre-season grand final. So it's a 13-3 lead on 7. We do know that the other scores, I think Raymond Terrace might have pegged that end rink back, so they're updating the masterboard now. Just waiting for those scores to come in, viewers. We'll update that masterboard for you very, very quickly. Jump on board, drop us a comment. Let us know. Viewing numbers are sensational. So our scoreboard now, masterboard 24-15 after 20 ends, I believe. Or was it 21? 23 ends. So 24 to the Jets, 15 to the Magpies after 23 ends on the masterboard.
Only a few ends ago that Magpies were in front.
They were the last time we clicked over. Wrong ones, Deggy. It's 13-3 in the main game. Magpies are 3, correct, and down the bottom one is 24-15 to the Jets.
There we go, that one's right now.
That looks pretty good, mate. Masterboard 24-15 to the Raymond Terrace Jets after 23. And we get us underway. So Kate Matthews once again is putting the pressure right back on the Magpies. She has got a front knocker right on top of the jack. This one doesn't look too bad either. He's got the pace, gets behind it, great bowls. And we can see there's been a big bowl played on the rink next door. Looks like it was played by Shane Evans. Fair few supporters here from both clubs. A lot on the balcony. And our feature match 2. It was still, I stood in front of the camera. Happy still gives me a hard time about it. Trev. Anyone that stands in the front camera, we get a hard time about it. Especially when Decky and I spend all our time trying to connect the cables. People stand in front, or they lean up against them and knock them over. Anyway, all fun.
We've just lost one of our cameras.
We just lost a camera. Which one was it, mate? One of the middle ones. Just unplug it and plug it, reconnect it. Now here are 2 to the Jets. So down we go. Probably David Hutchinson just going to sail past. We know Slippery went in the one that's not flashing. So down comes Sean Cairns again, trying to make amends after the last one. It's very close, gets inside the black, he'll count. In the area. So it's probably 3.
Counter.
Yep.
Just lost another camera.
Okay, so it's 3 the Jets down on the forehand. Yep. For 3.
Just having a few problems with one or two of our camera's viewers, but Scotty's onto it. Last bowl, come down. He's knocked the orange one into a good position. Actually, he'll be still got 3. It's a catch it now if they come in and take that front blue one, knock it back.
Yeah, this is fine.
Slippery's bowls just slipped by. Looks like it might go in the ditch. No, it's going to stay up. Bowl coming down now. It's looking a bit wide again. And it's come back in, but it's still a fair way away from the jack.
We are back. Just had to fix the camera. Happy had a lead fall off a camera today down the ACT. A lead fall off the camera or a weight. Anyway, we've got them all back now, so back to normal. Good work, Decky. So, as we look here, the Raymond Terrace Jets look like they're holding, what, 4 there? 4, Monty?
3, maybe 4.
3, maybe 4. Just don't know about the white one. Bit of noise here. Bit of noise. You can see our cameras just to the left there, viewers. They're the ones we have in the middle of the green. We've got a fair good setup here. It's all provided by the Happy Bowler. We both have our own kits. Question: this comp is listed as a Grade 1 preseason comp. Why is there platinum players playing? Well, I'm not too sure, Greggy Wright.
That is a good question.
That is a good question. I think the name doesn't suggest anything. I don't think it's got anything to do with the rules. It's a pre-season thing, so I dare say it's like the Auckland Nines in the NRL. It doesn't really mean anything. But, yeah, it is only a practice match, mates. There's not much riding on it except maybe a bit of prize money and a trophy, so
well,
that's all I can say.
Involved, mate. They'll do what they can to get
Yeah,
it.
of course. That's all I can say. So it looks like there's holding 3 or 4. But a good question. Come on, boys, lift. Corey Nichols has made the suggestion that he needs those Magpies to lift. They did have a lead at the last time on the masterboard, Corey, but slipped past at the moment. Slipped down a bit at the moment. Plenty of time to go, though. David Govan, he gets a bit of spin on this. Great effort. Good weight. Oh, I was a bit loud, was I?
Nah, it's just on that. Don't worry too much about it. Just a little bit away.
Okay, how's that, Decky? Is that better? As long as the viewers can hear me, I don't even know if that's a good thing, Bonty. As long as they can hear you, that's the main thing.
Pardon?
A lead, Tony, the camera froze. Okay, yeah, right.
Did you say something?
Yeah. The colour man.
I wasn't taking any notice of him, mate.
Lennon, forehand, holding a few. No, Decky being the production manager is just trying to get the sound right and all that stuff. You know, he's all about value. It's all about...
he's more like Dickie Nee.
Yeah, we created the monster, I think. Anyway, Lennon's gone for cover because Gov...
Mr. Summers.
John Blackman, what a man. Unfortunately passed away not long ago. So David Govan coming down, finds himself a few down, probably 4. I don't think he's going to be 4 down after this, though. Dave Govan is a bomb. Great shot. Ooh. Maybe still 1 down, but what a recovery. That could be a significant shot in this match. So one of the Raymond Terrace Jets, 14-3 after 8. It's almost Henry Lee time. Almost. And we'll get the young man on. So if you've got some questions that you want to ask the young guy, so this is a little fellow that watched play a bit of bowls, started taking bowls up about 2 years ago. And I remember watching him play one of his first ever games. Was a big tournament. He was up against Sam Laguzza. Sorry, Joan, if you're listening. And He went pretty good. His team got a bit of a shellacking, but he played okay. So, Lennon Scott, the punter, playing sensational rocks just quietly. Yes, Henry Lee. Very loud you are, Tony. I'll move it away again, Trev. How's that? Am I better? No, Decky's just adjusted the sound. How's that? Trev, give me the thumbs up. Good start, Kate Matthews. Anyway, Henry Lee will come on and have a bit of a chat about his bowls career. One of his first ever games was against Sam Laguza as a junior. I'm loud at the best times there, Trev. That's why I have Bondi here to keep me under control.
Even without the microphone.
Yeah, even without the microphone. Even my missus says to me, we talk so loud. So, one to Kate Matthews.
I don't think it's the way, the sound you're loud, mate. It's just a continual.
You're saying I talk too much?
No, I didn't say that. Oh, well, yeah, I did.
That's my job. Okay, Kate Matthews. Even without the mic, thanks, Trev. You're saying you only just met me 10 minutes ago. Now you're slagging me off. Nah, I love your work, son.
Snoopy.
Congratulations on your junior singles win, you Henry Lee. Yep, Snoopy from the UK Southeast. Excellent coverage, commentary, and loud and clear. Thanks, Snoopy.
Good on you, Snoopy.
From the UK.
Yeah.
Viewing numbers are going off. 2 to the Jets, but not after this one. Is he reached it?
Ask Snoopy how Shags is.
How's Shag going,
Shaggy.
Snoopy? Shaggy.
That's Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
That's not Snoopy. Who is Snoopy?
Snoopy, he's like Woodstock.
He's like Woodstock.
Peanuts.
Oh, Peanuts.
Yeah. You know
That's
who that
Charlie
is,
Brown.
Decky? You know who Peanuts is? Yeah. Decky's a nerd. Sean Cairns.
For days.
The Peanuts Christmas movie is one of the most popular movies in pop culture.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I know, Trev. It's all good, my friend. It is a good movie. Cletus. Is it Cletus who owns the... Has he got the... What's his name? Has he got the security blanket?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, he's a character in the Snoopy cartoons.
Yes,
Peanuts.
yes.
Yeah.
Peanuts, yes.
So it just slipped past David Hutchinson. Sorry, we'll stop gasbagging about stuff that's not bowls relevant. So Sean Cairns comes down with his second one. It's a bit of American pie there. And it's up and down for shot. Well, we know Daylight's pretty close to shot here, but I think Sean's made amends. I think he's drawn it there with that one. I turn the volume off and I can still hear you. Yeah, thanks. KRB, whoever KRB is. I'll take that as a compliment. Scooby-Hoo, Snoopy. I'll take that as a compliment. I do have a loud voice. So down comes David Hutchinson. Probably finds himself down.
Still down, I'd say.
Yeah, still down, but that is a decent second shot. I don't know, KRB, if it's because the volume's down, you can still hear me. Maybe I'm just embedded. I can still hear that Tony Scott's voice. Anyway,
He wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Poor bugger. Okay, down we come. Shannon Giddos. This looks like it's going to be the shot. Great bowl, Shannon. 14-3 after 8. Bowlo scoreboard. Pre-season pennant final. I'll just call it the pre-season pennant final for you, Greggy. Won't call it the grade 1 one. Trevor Solomons, he knows Peanuts. There you go. He knows the movie. Shannon Rose, better known as Slippery. Another fine Bulldog supporter. Dropping a tad short there. Probably still finds himself 2 down. So Shannon Giddos played a bomb with his last one. Decky's playing with the cameras. Shannon comes down. Henry's getting ready to come on. Hasn't played this one too bad. Bonnie has. He just beats that Hutchinson bowl on the outside. He's going to count.
It's going to be too heavy, mate.
Yeah, it's just a bit quick. That definitely has second best back. So Shannon Rowe. Cletus is from Dukes of Hazzard. All right, Trev, tell us who the dude with the security blanket is in Peanuts. I think Bonte's going to Google it. Anyway, down comes Slippery. He gets inside that. He's played a bomb. He has. Great shot, Slippery Rowe. One of the Magpies here on your Bero Bowlo scoreboard. Great shot, Shannon Rowe. The Dukes of Hazzard. Love me old retro TV. So they find themselves 1, the Magpies. The masterboard hasn't been updated, but we do have a score 24-15 after 23 to the Jets.
I have an answer for you.
Linus, that's it.
Linus Van Pelt.
That's it. Linus is the character. I don't know how we got Cletus. But isn't Cletus in The Simpsons? Isn't he that the hillbilly guy?
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah. Anyway, it's Linus. That's the guy with the security blanket. Lennon Scott, mind you, on the mat, playing ripper bowls on his forehand, finds himself 1 down. The way he's going, he'll get it. He's got it. That's a great shot. It's probably still 1 down, but what a bowl. What a bowl. David Govan finds himself in trouble again. Lennon Scott is converting everything, and if they're getting 1, he's adding another for 2. If they're holding 2, he's adding another for 3. David Govan's played some big bowls with no result. The last end, he played an absolute splitter and still went 1 down. Not for lack of trying, he's playing very, very well. Oh no, not the slush puppies. So David Govan on his backhand, the left-hander, the bowls coordinator here at the nest, finds himself probably still holding 1. He's close. If he gets around the Sean Cairns bowl, he's going to be close. What's his weight like? Gets a dipsy doodle off it. Oh, he just rolled out. See, that's what I'm just talking about. He's just getting the wrong side of bowls and wrong, the wrong edges and flopping out rather than, flopping in to score. Lennon's going to attack again by the looks of it. Confidence is high with the punter. Backhand, looking for the shot. Misses the black.
Got the black.
Got the black. Looks like it's 1 to the Magpies with 1 to play.
Ever played Warcraft?
No, I know what Warcraft is, but if Decky would know all about that stuff.
Cletus is in Warcraft?
World of Warcraft.
Yes, World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Cletus is in. He's certainly a character in the thing.
In what thing?
In the Simpsons, isn't he? Anyway, David Govan on the left, on the back end. He's a Simpsons character. I'm sure he's the hillbilly in The Simpsons. Cletus. So David Govan holding 1. The Magpies they need to score here. Yeah, that's him. Oh, the same thing. He's got the edge of the bowl and rolled outside his own. So if it could have been a 3, it's definitely a 1. So what length are they going to play? Okay, is he going to play short? I was going to say the Decky would get an idea about the speed of it. Mate, you want to go back. That's it. That's
Cletus Spackler.
That's him. Well done, Tony, showing your age. KRB, your message is retracted, so...
Most folk will never lose a toe, but then again, some folk will, likely to...
I don't know, a little bit of background music.
That was Cletus.
That was Cletus. So that was 1 to the Magpies, so it makes it 14-4, I believe, Deggy.
Yep.
Now they're updating the masterboard again for us here. So it's 14-4 after 9. We're at the halfway point of the match. Masterboard is just being updated. How about the Wombles and Wimbledon? I can even sing you that song, Trev. It's 28-19 after 29 ends on your masterboard to the Raymond Terrace Jets. And we've got a short end. Let's fix that camera up, Deggy. There we go. It's very short. Yes, I know. Cletus, the slack-jaw yokel, is in The Simpsons. That's him. Cletus, the slack-jaw yokel. That's him. That's the one. Pretty good start, Kate Matthews. I love that episode of The Simpsons when Marge started the pretzel van and everyone... Cletus has got about 1 million kids and they all had a voucher. Anyway, back to the bowls.
There's Wombles of Wimbledon.
I know that one. The rumbles of Wimbledon, wandering free.
That's the same tune.
No, it's not.
You just sing it the same.
Good start. Good second bowl. Peanuts
Oh,
is holding
gee.
Australia surfing on the Gold Coast. Charlie Brown has gone AWOL. So Kate Matthews on her forehand finds herself probably one down with the last bowl from Matt Brown.
Peanuts is on holidays in Australia, surfing on the Gold Coast.
I don't know who Peanuts is.
It's Charlie Brown's friend.
Charlie Brown. It's just a bit short there by Kate. One to the Magpies. Yeah, we like talking a bit of rubbish on here, but we like talking about the bowls as well, so we'll just try to tie the two together. So down comes, thank you, Decky, good work there. Down comes David Hutchinson, who's had a bit of a fair game, been pretty consistent for the Magpies. Just probably sailed past, but still won. Put the mocker on him. Cletus, Delroy, Montfort, Bigglesworth, Spuckler. That's
him.
Very good.
That's him. Thanks,
the one.
KRB.
That's the one. Now, it looks like Sean Cairns might have drawn the shot with this one. He's gone close. Maybe just dropped a bit short.
I think
still one down.
I think Black might still have it.
Still one down. So David Hutchinson with his second bowl, as we said, he's played a fair game. Hasn't got too bad. If he gets around
I think he's got
this, he will. Great shot. Well played. That's possibly two to the Magpies. Is there something on? Is there a comeback here from the Magpies? The masterboard hasn't got away from him. We're not even at the halfway point yet. Oh, probably just past the halfway point. Actually, two ends past it. 28-19, so it's only a 9-shot deficit. Plenty of time to go. Someone's cooking something magnificent. Stop it. It smells unreal. Not a bad bowl. Splits those two counters up. Pretty good shot there by Decky. There's a shot of the green there. That looking at the bowlers. Shannon Rose back to the mat. Beautiful shot there of the Beresfield Bowling Club. All the games going on at the moment in the grand final. 3 rinks of 4s. Viewing numbers are going through the roof. All happening here at the Nest. Slippery Rose on the mat. Does it get much better than that, viewers? Making good use of the things that we find, things that the everyday folks leave behind. That is correct, Trev. So Shannon Rowe definitely holding one. He doesn't want the wrong side of that. He doesn't need no weight to do any damage anyway, so it's still one to the David Hutchinson bowl. And we've got one end to go, and then we're going to bring our very special guest over to the microphone. He's seen me, and he's just put his head down. He's going to be a bit nervous. He'll be fine. So Lennon's indicated, like he said, any part of that orange bowl, which belongs to Sean Cairns, will turn it up and give it the shot. So Shannon's down on his forehand, just like Lennon indicated, under the turquoise bowls of Kate's, onto the Sean Cairns bowl. Not getting much turn out of that. Oh,
It's into the wind.
yeah, I think his pace wasn't too bad, actually, for the shot that he's called. So ideally you want him under the turquoise bowls to get a rub and a fall back in off the orange one of Sean Cairns. But at the moment it's one to the Magpies, with Slippery Rowe playing his last bowl at the end. First one wasn't too bad. This one looks a tad heavy. Not a bad home though. Any trail on the forehand is going to be advantageous for the Magpies. So as you can hear Lennon, what he's saying is to get the rub off the blue or the orange. If he gets the rub off the blue and goes past the orange, you will be one. If he just gets to turn out the orange, that'll make it shot as well. Stay in the forehand, just tighten the shot up. Weight was okay. He has certainly tightened it. If he's got the same weight, he's a chance.
Don't know. He's going to turn, I think.
Don't know. I think he's probably just dropped his weight, Bonnie. He's probably dropped his weight by a metre.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's still one of the Magpies. And they have the opportunity here. If David Govern has the opportunity on his forehand to trail that jack 2 feet to make a score, he certainly does. Like he could certainly make 4 or 5 out of this. If he just gets it past that black bowl, trails the jack down to here, they all count. Yep. And at a crucial time of the game, it's only 9 the diff on the masterboard, at just past the halfway mark. So let's see what he can do. The Governor, the man, the captain of the Beresfield Magpies. Man in charge, stays on his backhand. He knows what shot he's got to play. It stands out like the proverbial, we won't mention what it is, what the proverbial is, but how's he looking?
Is he going to cut?
Is he going to cut or is he going to hold?
He's going to cut.
Get the wrong one. Oh, well, he's very, very lucky. That shot's still on. Actually, that adds another one to the overall count if he can nail it. Lennon might have something to say about that. We'll talk about the retro days, mate. Let's talk about back in the day when you had masters and maestros were the tightest bowls you could get. Now, Lennon Scott, he's trying to get a turn out of that orange bowl. He probably will, but not enough. Now, David Govern, he's got a second chance at this. Backhand, trail the jack for 4 or 5. Big chance for the Magpies here. Big chance. Down he comes. He was only a bowl narrow of his first one. This one looks interesting, viewers. This one looks interesting. He's got 1 out of it. Now, once again, a little bit unlucky. If he had not turned the jack down the line, there was certainly 4 or 5 on. Regardless, he's got the shot, and that's better than nothing. One of the Magpies, in the scheme of things. Lennon Scott now. The way he's been playing, he's turning water into wine, boys and girls. Here we go. Let's have a look. So he's on the forehand as well. Well, we'll say the outside of the green. Now, how's he looking? Bonte, very close. He's got it. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Somebody stop him, get a bucket of water and put the man out. How good is he playing? And look at that.
1,001 views.
1,001 beers. Kate Matthews has the control of the jack. The confidence of the 3 in front of them would be sky high, Bonte.
Certainly would.
After their skipper is playing shots like that. So down comes Kate. Almost gone to full length. Check the pace of this one out. Decky, can we get a green speed look at this? Let's have a bit of a look. Let's see. There she goes. So we're just going to get an idea, viewers, of what we think the speed of the green is. It's very, very fast, they tell us. So Kate's, don't turn it off until it comes to a complete stop. Yeah, well, it's not that. We missed it because it went past the. Yeah, it went past the camera. Went past the tee, rather. So anyway, Matty Brown's on. Can you zoom that one out a bit, Decky, or is it too far?
I think that one won't already. So it's fine, it's all done.
Anyway, Matty Brown's got one, we know that. There's Kate on the back end again, so just went a bit quick with the last one. It's only just off the ditch. But you're probably right, that's a good angle, mate. Yeah, that one's fine. I reckon it's running about 19. It is certainly slick. I'd say it would have to be running around 17-second mark on Tuesday night. Blair, welcome to the chat, Blair Saws. Hope your mum and dad are well, good people. Mel and Brendo. It's flying, man. It is absolutely flying. Some of the bowlers are coming over and just give us indication. They're reading about 19 or 20. And there's not much breeze. It's sort of died down a bit, Bonte, I think.
No, a little bit, mate. It's the flag still is going up. As you say that, you can feel it.
Yeah, you can. You can feel it, Sydney. Good correction by Matty Brown. Probably one of the Maggies. I still have a set of Rob Perella's old Drake's Pride Fine Line specials. Stuart Pinder. He had the Eureka Golds too, the old Robbie Perella. He invented his own bowls, Eureka Golds. Or they might have just been called Eurekas. I think they were called Eureka goals. Anyway, Sean Cairns gets under it. Yeah, his weight was really good. Still one down. But good reply. David Hutchinson having a fair game for the Magpies. Speaking of bowls, I remember going to America in 2006 or 2007. Anyway, a guy who he went with, he went to Hong Kong and bought a set of what he thought were Greenmasters, and they were hollow. Oh, got skunked. First time I've known of fake bowls, and good result from David Hutchinson. Two size 7 Pirellas. Yeah, first time I've ever heard of counterfeit bowls. They were hollow. Blue Greenmasters they were. They looked really good too. They looked authentic and cracked like eggs. So down comes Shawnee Cairns. How's that one looking? Flops, still one down. Lennon's happy. Why wouldn't he be? His team's playing good and he's the cherry on top of it. Size 7. Size 7, they're massive bowls.
It's huge.
Yeah, that's huge, isn't it?
It is.
Massive. So, David Hutchinson.
You'd have to have massive hands to...
Oh, Stevie Shoy hands. You know, West Australian, ex-Australian legend. Massive hands, mate. Probably just turned that one. It's possibly 2 now. Lawrence Smith, I had those bowls. The Eureka Golds. So down come the forehand, Shannon Giddos. I had a set of impacts when I got off Mark Casey a few years ago. They were all right too. Didn't mind them. So how's this one looking? Shannon Giddos gets a rub. And flop. Maybe.
Ooh,
What do you think of that one, Bonnie?
He's inside the pink and green one. I don't know about the black.
Got to be close. So Shannon Rose, slippery, better known as in the bowls world, on his forehand. He's coming down. Just a bit short.
Bit short, bit narrow.
Bit of everything.
It's probably the worst bowl he's bowled.
Yep, he hasn't gone too bad. Pirelli used 7s because he drove a lot, get more edges. He did certainly drive.
Lennon's indicated that they're down.
Okay, so he thinks the Beresfield,
The black bowl.
the Magpies are still holding. Well, Robbie Perella, a legend of the game, needs no introduction. Could hit most stuff. Absolute champion of a player. That there is no doubt. So on the forehand, Shannon. Still saying that they're down. Gets a piece of this. He's not going to... Oh, he's going to be 2 down now. But right, the intention was right. Yeah, he certainly drove a lot, Robbie. He could draw one too, just quietly. Especially on those fast greens in New Zealand, man. He was magic. All right, so... They've called an umpire, did he? No. Slippery. Turns another one in. That's going to be 3. Possibly 3. 14-4 after 9. We'll get the... they were cam bowls. Cam bowls. If that's something to do with Cameron. I know his sister calls him cam bowls. Sam, if you're watching, hello there. Lennon Scott. Ooh. It's 3 down. Attacking. Interesting stuff. I'm not too quite sure what's going on across the green here.
Well, Raymond Terrace won on ring forward, won that end.
Cameron's bowls, is that what you're saying, Lawrence Smith? They belong to Cameron Curtis. First junior, one of the first junior superstars in our sport in Australia. From Ocean Shores, I think he was originally from.
There's another one coming
Right
in.
there. close. Close. That's got to be 4, Bonty, isn't it?
It's 4 to me.
4 to the Maggies. Both players have 1 bowl to play. We played 60s up yesterday and the wind was blowing so bad the birds were flying backwards. Yeah, well, if you lived in Port Stephens in the last week, you know all about winds and rain because I was right in the thick of it, right in the middle. It was horrible.
It's horrible down this way too, mate.
The look on my wife's face when the power come back on was of sheer joy. Me, I just read my book. Down on the backhand, Lennon. How's he looking? Got something. Oh, got 2. So he's only dropped 2, but Gov has 1 to play. There's nothing on except the draw. Beat the Sean Cairns bowl to score. Yes, Cam. Yes, very, very good player, Cameron Curtis. And a coach, of course. Great player. Asset to our game. Perella had another set of bowls that he was selling Classic 2 Series C's. Reckon they were good. Seen us coming, or I've still got mine. Seen us coming. Robbie. It's a story for another day. David Govan holding 2, looking to add. Yeah, want to see what that is, Nicky.
The views.
Yeah. Want to see what there is. No, that's it. What is it? There.
208.
It's at the moment, that's the total. So what was that? Was it 2? 2?
When are you going to do something?
2. Maxi Dettelbach hasn't had a call, so that's 2 to the Magpies here in our feature game, 14-6 after 10. It's time to indicate to our special guest that we want him to come over. He's not even looking.
He's got his head down, mate. He knows you're going to be calling him.
You got him for 240. Hello, Sam Wilton. How are you? You must have heard me talking about you. Hope you're going well, mate. Had your brother online earlier. 14-6 in our feature game after 10 ends. Our master board, they're just adjusting it now. Maxi Dettelbacher, our umpire, is having a bit of a look at it. They're just adjusting it. So he's on his way over now. So he's made the move. We'll get the microphone and everything set up for the young fellow.
After 35 ends, Jets 37, Beresfield 22.
So they've jumped out to a fair lead, a 15-shot lead here on the master board, the Raymond Terrace Jets. So they've jumped out to a lead. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring someone on for a quick chat for a couple of minutes. And it will be my absolute pleasure to introduce you to this young fellow very soon. He's going to be a bit nervous. We'll get some people firing some questions through to him. Sit down there, my friend, and make sure when you talk, you get your mouth right close to that microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the broadcast, our current buzzing through our thing. Turn him down a bit. Okay, that's better. It's we're going to introduce you to the current Greater Newcastle Region Junior Singles and Pairs Champion. And I did identify this talent a few years ago. Henry Lee, welcome, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate.
Good. Don't be nervous. Just talk in the microphone. So when did you win the junior singles and the junior pairs, mate?
So it was actually yesterday.
Yesterday? Yep, get right close to that when you talk. That's it. Yesterday. So tell us about the singles. Who'd you play in the final?
So I play against Mia Brumhead.
Where's Mia come from?
I think Mia is like the granddaughter.
Oh, okay, no worries. And in the pairs, who'd you play with?
So I actually did play with Kyle Anderson.
Okay, you played with Kyle Anderson, who's a fellow player at the Raymond Terrace Jets and goes very, very good. And you've taken out the double, mate, the singles and the pairs. Now, Henry, just tell us how long you've been playing bowls for.
I've actually been playing bowl for, is that 1.2 years?
1.2 years. You know your maths too. 1.2 years. So 1.2 years is like, what, 14 months or 15 months?
No, so it's like actually, so I start from like the beginning of 2024.
Okay, so yeah, just over a year then.
Yeah, over a year, yeah.
So
basically,
if you remember, I can remember you playing one of your first ever games when you played lead against Sam Lagutsa in the Australia Day Force.
Yeah, and my team was actually got flogged by more than 40
You did get flogged, but you played good, mate.
Oh,
I remember coming and saying to you, mate, you go all right. You go pretty good. So So tell us a little bit about your background. You play at Raymond Terrace Bowling Club. Where do you live? You live in Raymond Terrace, mate, or you live around here?
So like my family,
Yep.
we live in we live at Curry.
You live at Curry and you play for Raymond Terrace.
Yeah.
So you're not a cannon. You'd rather be a jet.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Any chance you want to become a May West Steeler, or will wait till down there you get your licence?
My was it's actually not bad club.
It's a good club, mate.
Yeah, but it's good club. But like my passion is about jet, and jet is like my everything in my head.
Yeah, oh dear, you're saying all the right things, Henry. You're saying all the right things. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Henry Lee. That's what it's pronounced, isn't it? Henry Lee?
Yeah, so like in Vietnamese, you can say Lee.
Yep.
But like in English, you can either say Lee or Lai. It's up to
Okay,
you.
well, so we'll just call him Henry Lee. So we've got all bases covered there. So just quickly go back to the game. We've got Shannon Giddos on the mat. Jets are going all right here too, Henry, at the moment in the pre-season grand final.
Yeah, pretty good. Like they're all playing well, and they play some cracking shot here. So
They certainly are. Do you have a favourite player that plays for Raymond Terrace, mate?
absolutely, Lee Schreiner.
Lee Schreiner.
Absolutely.
Leapin' Leroy is your favourite player, and we can understand why. Goes very good. Just probably, if not the best player in the world at the present time. So, yeah, he's not a bad idol to have, mate. So, what's next on the agenda for you, mate? You got Pennants this year?
Yeah.
And what grade are you playing? Do you know yet?
No.
You don't yet? Well, we better go and speak to that nephew of mine. He's a selector, isn't he?
Lennon Scott.
Lennon?
Yeah.
Well, he's my nephew. You know that, don't you?
Yeah,
Yes, okay.
yeah.
So that's hence to say why everyone calls me Uncle. You know why they call me Uncle?
Uncle Scotty.
Well, Uncle Tony is because when he first moved from Tasmania and he used to play third to me in Pennant, he'd always say, Uncle Tony do this, Uncle Tony do that.
Really?
Rather than just say, yeah. And then everyone just said, oh, Uncle Tony. So him and Shane Evans call me that, and that became my nickname.
Yeah,
So I can
right.
blame Lennon for that. Anyway, so you don't know where you're going to play in Pennants yet?
Yeah.
And when are they going to pick the teams, buddy?
I think next 2 weeks.
In the next 2 weeks. Now, we just go back to our game. It looks like Barrow's holding maybe one. Is that right, Bonty? Fair call with a black bowl?
Black Bowl, yeah.
Yep. So we are joined on air by the current junior Greater Newcastle Region Junior Singles and Pairs champion, Henry Lee. Lennon just had a bit of a look over here to see if you're on the commentary. So how we look on the mat at the moment? You know Dave Govan?
Yep.
Okay, so let's have a look and see what he does. He's going to play his forehand. He's holding shot. It's 14-6, playing the 11th end.
Silky delivery.
He's got such a silky delivery, he does, yep. He used to always use these old black red lines with the red dots, though, before you come along, Bonty. You'd remember those bowls, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Everybody wanted those old red lines with the red dots. Good shot, Gov. Yeah, he's a good player. There's not many better than this man.
Here we go.
Here he goes. No nepotism involved, viewers. Down we come on his backhand. Lennon Scott is playing a ripper of a game. So how old are you, Henry?
So I'm currently 17. Yeah?
You're currently 17. All right, so you're almost old enough to go to the bar and get me a beer.
Next month, mate.
Next month, really? Wow, well, you're lucky you won those junior titles when you did.
Thank you. Yeah, because it's been a privilege too. Because it's so this year was so this is my first year to being a full bowls member as a junior.
Yeah, right.
And won something that big, so it's just so I didn't.
Pretty good, mate. It's pretty good. Now, for a bloke that when I first got here and said, mate, you need to come on commentary, you were really nervous and that. You haven't shut up since you got here, Bonty, didn't you?
I can't get a word in, mate.
Love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by Henry Lee, the junior singles and pairs champion. So, I'm going to do a bit of research and find out how often the same player has won the double in junior bowls in Zone 2, Greater Newcastle, which used to be called Zone 2, because this is a very, very strong zone, probably one of the biggest in the world. So, to win both titles, mate, is an absolute credit to you. I do not know of many people that have done that. Maybe the great Natasha Van Eldick. Dave Govan may have done that. There's been a few. Kelly Richards or Kelly Giles. There's been a couple.
Yeah.
Molly Wilton. But I will find out who actually has the double. Great
bowl.
shot.
Jeez.
Yep. So it's still 1 to Beresfield, but he cut a few out. So 1 to the Magpies, 14-7 after 11 here on your Club Barrow Bowlo scoreboard. Final of the pre-season pennant. And we won't say Grade 1, Greggy, because he's already brought up why the Premier League players playing Platinum. We'll just call it the pre-season pennant final. So you even getting comments, mate. They're all commenting to you. This is how many people are listening to you at the moment. Snoopy has said congratulations to Henry. 2 times junior champ. Well done, young fella.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
No worries whatsoever. So it is 14.
Just wanted to make sure I had it right.
Yeah, it's good. You're good. 14-6.
Let's do the other one.
I don't-
37, 39-23 it is to the Jets.
I think it's 15-6, Decky, not 14. Yeah, they're going to change it. 15-6. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's when they-
39-23, that's right, on 38.
No, he's just changed it again. So it's 15-7 on 12, Decky. Wish they'd get it right, these blokes. Yeah.
What is wrong with them?
What a scoreboard. Yes, what a scoreboard. I wonder who made that scoreboard last night. Not only did this man make a scoreboard, he commentated the tennis and the cricket and made a scoreboard to me on the other end of the phone on a dodgy line. Well done, Boydie. It was a fantastic job. Lynette Matthews, congratulations, Henry.
Thank you so much, mate.
No worries. So, mate, look at all these people. They're loving you.
Thank you.
All right, well, we'll let you go now. So that wasn't so bad, was it?
Yeah, so like when you first came to ask me to commentary, I was so nervous.
I know you would have. You tried to get out of it.
Yeah.
Your old man wouldn't let you. So let me shake your hand, man. Congratulations. Well done. It's an absolute pleasure to see you going as good as you're going.
Well done, mate.
The minute I seen you, I knew that you could chuck them. There was no doubt, and Lennon even told you that. So well done to you, man. You should be very, very proud because I know your club's very proud of you, and just keep kicking those goals and practice and practice and practice some more.
Thank you so much.
My absolute pleasure. Henry Lee, well done, buddy.
Nice young fella too, very nice.
Good job, mate. My absolute pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Henry. I didn't want to say that, mate. I didn't want to say that, Boydie. I didn't want That was funny, though. It was a good night, even from my end of the phone. Especially when we fixed up all the scoreboard. We had it all schmick-bondy and we forgot to save it and turned it off. We had to go back and do it again. Anyway, that was good. But back to the game, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a chat with Henry. He was very, very nervous, but 17-year-old young fellow from Vietnam who's won the double, the singles and pairs in the Greater Newcastle Region Junior Bowls. A lovely young guy. And it was a pleasure to have him on. So, Decky's in charge of the camera, so it's all happening. Look at the crowd.
Forward and back, there's no consistency.
Look at the crowd. Back to the score, 15-7 after 11. 7 ends to go in your feature game. 39-23 after 38 on the masterboard. Yes, so we just had to confirm, viewers, that Hoppy, as you would know, who's one of the commentators that commentates a lot of the bowls with the Happy Bowler Boyd, is in hospital. We did hear, I heard it when we turned up here, he's in a Canberra hospital. He fell over in the shower. Was it this morning? Because he was all right when I was talking to you last night. He was eating chips and pizza. Anyway, fill us in, mate. Trevor Solomons,
it was this morning, mate. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Trevor Solomons, congratulations to Henry. Back to the game, Kate Matthews is holding 2. Played a fair game of bowls herself. She was another former junior champion, Kate. They produced a fair few junior champions out of Raymond Terrace, there's no doubt about that. Chrissy Holstein was one of the first ones, a state junior champion. Was a bowls coordinator this morning. 4 broken ribs, wow. Hoppy, we hope you're okay. There'll be no spot and black snakes on the way home for you. I don't think you'll be going to Moree either. Look at this. Sean Cairns. Great shot.
Oh, it's going to run out.
Holding 3. This morning, I hope he's okay, mate. Give our regards to Hoppy. Hope he's okay. How'd your bowls go this afternoon too? Tell the viewers. You played with Joshy. Anyway, we've got Slippery on the mat. Beresfield, couple down. I just had a game with Speedy. We sucked. Did you skip too, you said, did you? These are comments are coming from Boyd, the Happy Bowler, ladies and gentlemen. He's down there streaming a big event in Canberra as we speak. Slippery gets past that. He's going to count. No, unfortunately not. Still 3 to the Jets. Then it indicates stay on the inside of the green. Shannon Giddos, another one who's played a fair game. It's been a pretty good game of bowls. 15-7, maybe is a fair indication of the game. Lennon has played outstanding. His team has played good, but David Govern's been a tad unlucky too, Bonty.
He has. He's played some good shots, but the luck just hasn't been with him.
Okay, so Shannon's just going to drop a couple of feet short, but they're still holding 3, the Jets. Our master board here in the final, 39.23 on 38. So there's 16 ends to go in your final. There's a deficit of 16 shots. Still not much, but don't want to let it get any bigger. I want to start chipping away at it. So Shannon Rowe, Slippery, very picturesque bowling club. A fair few people on the balcony here, viewers. Massive viewing numbers here for our game and the final. Shannon Rowe gets a piece. He's going to be a bit unlucky. Still, I reckon he's still one down. Yeah, he is. Lennon indicates one to the Jets. Now look at that for a picture. That's great camera work, Decky. That's summer all over. Shannon Giddo's on the forehand. Look at that, viewers. Does that make you want to get out and have a roll-up? Down he comes. Holding one.
Oh, he's a bit short again.
Is he there, Monty? Oh, he's
no,
there.
He's still running.
I was like you. It wasn't too short. I didn't think he was going to reach. And it's probably close to counting. It's up and down. So Boydie played with Josh Walker-Davis in the tournament this afternoon down in Canberra and
got smashed.
Got belted by the looks of things. Anyway, it's all going great here, mate. We didn't even have to ring you. We didn't have to do anything. So that's the pack.
He wouldn't have answered the phone while he was playing.
No, he would have. That's the pack Decky and I made. Look at the crowd on the balcony. It's awesome. Anyway, David Govan on his backhand, the left-hander, the bowls coordinator. Down he comes. He's got some spin on this too. He gets inside the blue one. Is he going to bend? Not quite. Anyway, viewers, jump on board. As we just give you the news, poor old Hoppy's fallen over and broken a few ribs. He's in hospital. 4 broken ribs. That would be painful. Oof. So all our best to you, Hoppy. Hope you recover very, very soon.
He's going to crash into the front ones.
Now, that's probably the worst bowl Lennon's played all night. They're probably still holding 2 to the Jets. So David Govan has a chance here to make a score. Let's see what he gets up to. Doesn't he? You think it's 2, Bonty?
I'm not sure, mate. It's hard. It's hard to read it from there.
All right, so we'll have a look now. Gov's going to have a bit of a sticky beat. He's staying on the ditch side of the green, so he's playing his forehand. Down he comes. He's just got to beat the wide bowl, the bowl of Shannon Giddo's. Is he turning? Is he turning? Is he turning? He's trying to just
a bit heavy.
Just a bit heavy.
Line was great.
Yeah, it was. It was a good track. So it's 1 and a measure. Lennon's got 1 to play. Crucial time. Gov knows it too. A little bit of a kick in the air. Tell us, bowlers, tell us a bit about your clubs. Jump on board. Jump on the commentary. Tell us where you play. Looking forward to the Pennant season. What position you play. Don't slag off your selectors. Good shot here. Yes, it's close. What's the indication? So it's 2.
3.
3, is it? Having a look. Well, Slipper's going to have a bit of a do the old finger measure. Shannon Giddo thinks it's 3. It is 3. 3 to the Jets. 18-7 on 12 in our main game. Oh, top deck, he's all over it. 18-7 on 12. Masterboard hasn't been changed yet, so we don't have to worry too much about that. So they have... What have they done to the masterboard over there? Oh, then Max is in charge. Anything's possible.
We're at 39 before.
I think it's more than that now.
It's 42.
Yeah, hold on, it's more than that.
It's more than that. 43.
43, there you go.
So it's
43-23 on 41 or 42.
Yeah, flip the camera over. So, yep, so Kate Matthews, she's let her first bowl go and she's not far away. Good starter by Kate, playing well. 43-23 on 40 ends.
What's the X there, mate?
Oh, the viewers can't see that. It's just a thing that lines that all up.
Oh, right.
Yep. So 40, what did we say it was? 43-23 on 40 ends. Dougie?
Yep.
Stuart, he going to feel like a turtle stuck on his back. It sucks. Stuart Pinder's telling us what broken ribs feel like. Good reply, Matt Brown.
Find it hard now, mate. It was only 8 ends and they're 20 behind.
Yeah, true, mate. True. So down we come on the ditch side of the green. What happened there? Yeah, it's going good, Kate. It's close.
It's right on the X.
Yeah, it's right on the X.
If you can't see it, viewers, we can. It's right on the X.
They cannot see it, but we can. It's actually a pretty good guide. So on the on his backhand, Matt Brown.
Yeah, all that little X is, it just helps line the centre of your screen.
Yeah. It's a good idea. Well done, Decky. So down comes
It's literally just there as a guide for myself.
Matt Brown, yeah. So it's up and down for shot. Staying on the forehand. Sean Cairns. Down he comes. You're going back to Cam birthday bowls. Going back to Lawrence Smith. He used Cameron's bowls. Another, as we said, another very, very good player. What a good bowl there.
Oh, just slipped through. It kept
just
going,
missed him.
didn't it?
If you want to talk about good bowlers, Rob Perella, as we've mentioned, but go and look at Google Cameron Curtis and look at his stats. What he did at such a young age. He's one of the first superstars of the game. I think Paul Wesh was probably one of the first junior champions back in the early 80s, but didn't get the notoriety. Obviously, Cameron did, and obviously his bowls was becoming more popular as a junior. That's back in the day, but needs no introduction. Cameron Curtis, champion, and still plying his trade at Wenty.
Update the master board again, then boy.
So Sean Cairns on the forehand. Kate has led well. She certainly has, Trev's played good. The whole team has.
Master board update as well.
And the master board's updated to 43-25 on 41.
It's come back.
So there's 13 ends to go, and they're 18 behind. Sean drops. Lennon's happy. She has led well, mate. Look, it's been a pretty good game. There hasn't been anyone that's not held their weight. I think Matty Brown's played pretty good. Certainly David Hutchinson's played fair game. Shannon Rowe's been, solid. David Govern's played some good bowls with no result. And Lennon, you would have said his last end was probably the end we just before when he didn't draw one. But apart from that, he's been on fire. He's been the best on ground, there's no doubt. Shannon Giddo's on his forehand. As we can see there, it's up and down for shot. So down he comes. Anyone who knows Lennon knows his name is the punter, because he does look like Ricky Ponting. Viewers, tell us about doppelgangers in bowls. Why don't you drop us a few lines about that? Tell me who looks like who. Lennon's definitely the Ricky Ponting lookalike. You do come across a few of them in bowls.
Warren Shipley looks like a bloke out of Cracker Jack.
Out of Mick Malloy, you reckon?
Mick Malloy.
I've always referred to Warren Shipley. He's had the nickname for years that I give him as Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
And no one knows why. It's not nasty or anything like that, but Barry Solder was Barrow champ. Nice bloke too. Trev, yes. Absolute legend was Bazza. So down, he's just a bit tight. Slippery. A couple of years ago, up in Queensland, we were playing bowls, playing like Queensland Open. This bloke went up to the bloke, he said, "You look like Kepler Wessels." The guy said, "I am." It was him. He plays bowls for Queensland.
Really?
Kepler Wessels, yeah. Certainly does. And jumps on the stream every now and then. Good bowl, good weight. Shannon, just a bit wide, but yeah, Kepler Wessels is a dual international, mate. Cricket for South Africa, cricket for Australia, and played bowls for South Africa as well. And I think he's in the senior side, the Queensland senior side. Kepler Vessel's great sportsman. Anyway, it's up and down for shot here. The indication he gets this right. Slippery, that's definitely made 1 to the Magpies. 18-7 on 12. And a beautiful night here at Bowlo. Beautiful night. Green looks a treat. Decent crowd on the balcony. Lights are shining brightly. Aaron Wilson looks like Quagmire from the Family Guy. He probably does, actually. Okay, Lennon on the backhand. Got some intent. Gets a result. Oh, well. Oh, probably not enough. I think it's still 1 to Barrow, isn't it?
Certainly the yellow and green bowl.
Yeah. Fair crack at it. So down he comes. Can we lift the camera a bit, boys, so we can see the bowler? Yeah, so can you lift that one up, Becky, just so you can see the bowler up the other end? We're working on that one. There we go. Yes, we can. So Lennon, Scott, you just wanted to watch it because it was Lennon. So on the forehand, down he comes again.
Another masterboard update.
On the masterboard, they keep... Since Maxi's been on the job, the masterboard, it keeps changing it every 10 minutes. This is close. Edge. Oh, great try. Still 1 to Barrow. Doing a great job, bud. Sorry. Oh, dear. That's why you're the boss. Dave Govan, left-hander, inside of the green, holding 1. Need to score here. We know they're going to get at least 1.
Going to cut across, I think.
Yep, I think you're right, Bonty. Ladies and gentlemen, joined by the Colour Man. I call Stevie the Colour Man. Comes up with some great names. Steve Bonty Bent is in the skybox. So it was 1 to Barrow. That makes it 18-8 on 13.
This one close.
So what's the best one, mate? 4-stick, backstick?
That's the best one. 4-stick, backstick. No, there was I think there was another one we did over here one time. The 4-stick, backstick. You need a patent on that.
Yeah, I should get one.
So Daniel, Matty Brown gets us
I could tell you
underway.
about a patent on an apple.
We'll leave it. I'm not saying nothing. Oh, it's funny. Okay, so...
It's got 3 favours.
Oh, stop it. All right, so Matt Brown gets us underway for the Beresfield Magpies. It is 18-8 on 14, Deggy. $18-8 on 14 on your featured game. And that's 43. Spot on, my friend. Very good work.
Right ends?
Yeah, ends are good. Oh, that ends theirs. That one's 14.
14.
Yep.
I had a feeling I was missing one.
Not a bad reply by Kate. I marked a game for Barry at Maitland City in the Hub of the Hunter singles, which is now the Terry Harmer Memorial Pairs Tournament. I remember the Hub of the Hunter stuff, matey. Back in the day. Great defence. So on the forehand... Matty Brown holding 1. Kate's just sailed past a tad. And holding 2. There's the other one. Kate's bowl, as you can see. She's playing the second bowl. Now, on a shorter end, down she comes. Very good delivery, Kate Matthews. On the backhand. Lennon is interested. She gets either side of this bowl. She will score. That is a great correction. 1 to Kate Matthews and the Jets, I think.
Oh, no, I think she's just gone through.
Gone past, has she?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a big correction. Great correction. So David Hutchinson. And, Boydie, they tell me that you're the reserve for Pennant. You're the spare for Pennant. Had a bit of a talk to Gov. Tells me that you're there if they need you. Good shot by David Hutchinson. Played a fair game too. So at the moment, I think it's a fair call to say that it looks like the pre-season cup may go to the Jets. There's 11 ends to go in the game. The deficit is 16.
That'll go up, mate. I think Jets got 2 on the
far
third
end.
ring.
Yeah, right. Okay. And we're talking bowls, we're talking about experience. They probably put their foot to the floor in probably the last 15 or so ends. And then, as we mentioned earlier, Beresfield, very strong club in their own right, but it's always been a bit of a bridesmaid, always been a bit of a bronze medalist. Back in the Soldiers Point, Raymond Terrace rivalry days when they were both winning most things, Beresfield were always the poor cousin. And I'm sure their day will come. They have had their moments in the sun back in the day when the Premier League was on, when Simon Lack and Ian Lean, Dougie Howard, all those guys were playing here. But they certainly, they're up there, and their time will come. Cam and Jack
Well pointed. This is well pointed.
Close here. What a great shot. That's a great bowl.
Just bring the camera down, Decky, so we can see the jack.
See the jack, yep. So
keep going.
Can't go in yet. There, that's one. That's the
it's
one
in the
we want.
ditch.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just go to that one. That's fine. We can watch all three. You can flick between the three of them. So Shannon Rowe on the forehand. Down he comes. We know the jack is in the can. Well, that is the ditch, so they're all trying to draw to the ditch. We'll see how good Decky's camera work is. There he goes. It is 1 to the Jets, I believe. Maybe 2. The orange bowl of Sean Cairns is in the ditch. And the bowler Kate Matthews is not far off the ditch. So those bowls you can see there's 2 underneath that. Here comes Shannon Giddoes. Pass there. Will he count? Maybe. Lennon said maybe. Could be 2. Could be 2. There's Trevor Solomon said stop making fun of him. It's still forehand backhand. Obviously use the bowling arm.
All right.
Sorry is Trev. We love that, you know, but I've got to go with Bonte with this one. It's got to be 4-stick backstick. Neville Fruin, he loved it when you called it that. Because he was the man who put on the exhibition that day.
Yes, he did.
He did. David Govan, Shannon Rowe, Slippery Rowe. Just under it, so Jets still holding shot. Maybe 2. Yep.
I'm going to have to take that painting out, mate.
I think you should. So as we look now, we've got down on the forehand Shannon Giddoes. You can see the bowl coming down, viewers. Jack is in the ditch, right in front of the camera. There it is there.
That'll
And
count.
close. He'll go close. Well, if his last one was close, that one's definite. So it's probably 2 or 3 to the Jets. Crucial part of the game. Grand final, pre-season. We won't call it grade 1, Greggy. We'll just call it pre-season grand final.
For the best of the best.
The best of the best. We'll call the best of the best pre-season grand final. But he does make a point, though.
Of
Does
course,
make a valid point. Yeah. Okay, Dave Govan. He'll come down on his forehand, playing an attacking shot, looking for a toucher, I would imagine. He's got the Kate Matthews bowl, but it's not a toucher. David Govan's bowl certainly isn't. There must be a toucher amongst them. Lennon will probably stay on his backhand, I'd say. His forehand. So down he comes.
It's going to be a bit narrow.
You are right, Shane Giles. They were great. That Premier League team back in the day here. Remember they made the grand final down at Edelong there. They ended up losing it, but Beresfield, when the inaugural Premier League was on, what a side. They were very, very good. Down we come. Gov's having a look for that toucher. Missed it again. Danny Lucas, he was another one. Won the zone singles around here. That's Danny Lucas. Viewers, does he still play bowls? Optus, they used to call him. Played here, won the zone singles. Haven't heard from him for years. So Lennon's down. Might be a bit quick, is he? I think he is. So there's 2. They're taking those 2 out. Flip over to that other camera, Decky. That's it. So there's 2. How many was it?
He called 2.
He just called 2. All right, so it takes it to 19-8 on 15 on your Barrow Bowlo scoreboard. He can be deadly with them and everything comes out right. Trev, you are right. Gov's a fair player. So Kate Matthews will get us underway again. Now, this is, Decky, a fair chance to get a good speed, green speed read.
Get this up. Give it the best shot.
As soon as she lets it go. As soon as she lets it go. Done. Okay, now, and we wait until it stops completely.
It didn't reset.
Oh, okay, we'll get it with the next one. Well, we'll get it with Maddie's next one.
We'll do it next time.
Just about that.
Yeah, get it next time. That's it, Ponty.
Next game.
Next bowl.
Apologies about that.
Okay, so let's have a look at Maddie's. Maddie Brown. So we're going to try and get the green speed for you, viewers. We've had a couple of goes. Bang. So let's have a look and see what happens. We reckon it's close to 20. Reckon it's very close to 20. And this is a decent length. Don't want to hit that. Wait till it comes to a complete stop. Then
Stop.
It's 19. That's fast.
19.
19. 21. No, he's working in the mine. There we go. They tell us Danny Lucas works in the mine.
Something big's happened.
Yeah, so Jason Stokes, the CEO, the leader of the pack, has played a hook, line and sinker over there, I think.
Bomb.
A bomb, that's it. So here comes Matty Brown again. Led well for a fairly beaten side. Led pretty good. Down he comes. But Kate's played exceptional. She's probably had the better of the duel. He's just dropped that one a little bit short. 2 ends to go after this one in the featured game. Shawnee Cairns. Did Jared play last night, Steve?
I don't know, mate.
Dunno.
I don't know. I haven't spoken to him.
Watching from Woombye Bowls Club, Sunshine Close, some good bowls being played. Ian Cuss, is it? Yep. Welcome aboard, Ian. So you've come at the right time where a winner will be crowned very, very soon. It looks like it is 1 to Barrow. Down it comes the bowl of Sean Cairns. He's not happy with it.
Don't know why.
Okay. Down he comes. Sean Cairns again on the backhand. If he gets past it, oh, he's just going to get a smudge. So David Hutchinson on his backhand as well. Another one that's played a fair game. Down he comes again, gets around the bowler Sean Cairns. He'll count. Oh, he's on the tee. Don't think it counts quite, but they're probably still 2. That's a fair call, Shane Giles. We're talking about the Premier League team back in the day at Barrow, and we'll just look at some of these names. Dennis Dalton, Mick Beasley, Simon Lack, Clay Parker, Dougie Howard, Ian Lean, Denny Lucas, just to name a few. Just a bit past David Scholl. No way it's running 20, but, well, mate, I'll tell you what, it's 18 and 19. The bowlers think so. It is slick. It is very, very slick. So Shannon Rowe, no, it's not Canberra, it's Beresfield. Newcastle is Corey Daly playing tonight. Corey Daly? Good evening, Tony. Go the Jets. Terry Stokes, good evening to you. Corey Daly, I think you got the wrong zone, Dave Johnson. Unless there's another Corey Daly. Looks like one of the Maggies. Jamie Minter's playing. Hello, Jamie Minter. Welcome to the stream, Jamie Minter. Shannon Giddo's on the mat, playing his backhand. Terry, I'm getting a bit disappointed you haven't put no good feeds up on the Facebook stream for a while. I'm going to get cracking, my friend. Shannon Giddo's probably just a bit quick. Still 1-2, maybe 2 to the Magpies. Master board at the moment says 47, 27 and 45. 9 ends to go with a 20-shot difference, I dare say. Without dropping the hammer, it looks like it's...
It's going to be a pretty steep...
It's all over. It's all over, unfortunately. But, you know, Beresfield, it is a pre-season competition, so, you know, finish the game with a little bit of fight leading into the season proper. Guess we've got a big season ahead, everyone. We do know, too, just talking about the Pennants, that Raymond Terrace do play in the Platinum Premier League, which makes their one-grade side, and no discredit to anyone, but not as strong as it can be, because they do play in the highest level event in Bowls, New South Wales. So their one grade, which is still incredibly strong, and made the final last year, even though they were in the Platinum Premier League as well. But like we're talking about clubs like Beresfield, like Charlestown, Nelson Bay, your chance to unseat them. We know Soldiers Point did it last year after being beaten in the semi-final the day before. Your chances now. Lennon Scott on his backhand. Just going to drop off. Still going to be one down. So David Govan holding shot. 19-8 after 15. Actually, they've changed their board. Gov's changed that over, mate, to 20 to 8 decky. So can you change that to 20? Ladies and gentlemen, viewers, these have got to be the worst scoreboard attendance I've ever come across in bowls. They keep changing them every 10 minutes. It's because Maxie Dentalbacker's over there.
It's up and down too. It's not...
Yeah, so they change it by 1, then they drop it by 2.
Making my job difficult.
Yeah.
Who's actually winning?
Yeah, exactly. Who's actually winning? Lennon Scott. Yeah. It's only since Maxie started parading up and down the back, he's got it adjusted everything. Anyway, we know what's going on. 47-27 after 45 on your Bowlo master board. It's 1 to Beresfield here. Dave's got 1 to play, Dave Govan. I was thinking this was Platinum Pennant. Sorry. No, this is not Platinum Pennant, Dave Johnson. That is starting very soon, I believe. I don't know if it starts before the Pennant or after.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, Bonnie. I'm not too sure. But this is the pre-season of the pre-season Pennant final at Beresfield, which is an annual event, been running for many, many years, 20 plus years. Good shot, Gov. Just a bit heavy. We've got 1. Was it 1? It was only 1, wasn't it? Yep. So he'll change the board. Let's see what they do. Lennon's changing it. Let's see what the proper score will be. Now, Matty Brown's got control of the mat, so 20-10 on 16 in the feature game.
What was that, sorry?
20-10 on 16. Jets 20, Magpies 10 on 16 ends. Very good, Declan. Very good.
Thank you.
And we'll wait till Max comes back and does the master board. So don't forget, let's have a look at the bowler up the top.
Yep.
That's what we want, just that. Very good. So Matty Brown will get us underway. On his forehand, very good. He'll just probably slip past. So if we break it down, Bonty, we'll talk about the 2 leads. I think it's fair to say Kate's probably got the measure of Matt.
I'd say so, mate, yeah.
She's played pretty well. When it comes to the seconds, David Hutchinson, Sean Cairns, pretty level pegging, but I'll probably give it to David. I think David's played a fair game of bowls. He has played good. Sean's playing pretty good too, just quietly, but I think David might have just got the chocolates on that one. The 2/3, Shannon Giddos has played outstanding.
He has.
He's played it really good. Slippery's been fair. Hasn't played bad. I don't think there's been any bad player in the game, but I think Shannon was probably just far more superior this evening. And when it comes to the skippers, Lennon Scott has had an absolute smoking game, had a blinder, and David Govan has been extremely unlucky.
Unlucky, yep.
Which means, not to say that he's played bad, some of those shots come off, it could be a different story. The breakdown of the match, that's how I see it. Bonnie, you see it the same way?
I see it the same way, mate.
Matt Swan says, let's go Jets. Hello, Matty Swan. How are you, buddy? How's your old man going? Tell him I said hello. Matty Swan, why are you saying let's go Jets? Are you changing shirts? Backhand, David Hutchinson. Or are you just stirring, mate? Just stirring.
No, what you do is you change shirts as you go. That way, whatever it wins, you win.
Yeah, he plays for Charlestown. That's what. Anyway, Sean Cairns back on the mat. Matt Swan says, let's go Jets.
I can't see Matty Swan 11 left Charlestown.
No, not at all. No, they're loyal buggers, those guys. Good people, the Swannies. Shawnee Cairns, just a tad unlucky. Still won to Beresfield, 20-10. With 2 ends to go in this feature game. Maxie's standing behind the camera. What's he doing? Oh, Maxie. And look what he's mucked the camera up. Oh dear. Yeah. No, he just walked behind the camera and rattled it, rather he should have just walked in front of it. Never mind, it's okay.
So 40 ends.
I'm not going to straighten it this time with only 2 ends to go.
50 ends.
50 ends.
I thought there was only 48.
No, 54. 18
54.
each. Yep. Maxie, can you move?
Max, suck your tummy in.
Thank you. 50-31 on 50, viewers. 50-31 on 50. That's a 19-shot deficit.
It was only his stomach hiding the score. Could have breathed in. We could have seen it.
19-shot deficit with 4 ends to go. Well, I reckon this will probably wind up very, very soon. What we might do, see if we can do it, is get one of the players over here to have a chat. See how we go. Good shot here, Shannon. Played great, Shannon Giddos. That's a great bowl. On the ditch side of the green, played very, very well. Turned the shot bowl out to make 2 for the Jets. Matt Swan, does Daniel Hill know you're saying let's go Jets? Bonty knows. Bonty's weren't reading. Oh, look at this. Great shot.
Oh, White's still got it.
Yeah. Let's see if the white bowl's still shot.
No, Bonty knows nothing, mate.
He doesn't even know what's in a hot dog. Shannon Giddos.
Nobody knows.
Shannon Giddos, ladies and gentlemen. It's funny, I actually I only found out I was coming up to do this job a couple of days ago because we rang the club and I knew Happy was down in Canberra doing the stream down there, and I was supposed to go down there, but I had to go back to work this week. Anyway, it's another story. Come up and did this and rang Bonty today and said, mate, what are you doing? You want to come up and help me? Love having him on board.
Love being here, mate.
Yeah, it's good. We have some good fun. So it looks like it is probably 1 with the Shannon Giddos, the last bowl Shannons. And yeah, it's good. It's good fun. With Hoppy, with Boydie, it's all good fun. Doesn't matter who we're with. Well, fellow bowlers, all the best in your upcoming Pennant season, mate. You all play well, best foot forward, unless you have a fixed stance. A lot of friendships to be made. Trev Solomons, good luck to you, matey. Hope it all goes well for you. Not a bad shot. David Govan. It'll possibly be 1, maybe, or it's 1. It is 1. Shannon's indicated 1 to the Maggies.
What does he mean by put your best foot forward?
I don't know.
Because isn't that how you bowl?
Well, I think so. I did actually, when I was down at Tarrant Point, I found a lady that played with Carmen Anderson, but she was right-handed but put a right foot forward.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
I've seen it a couple of times.
It's not a 3-year-old doing that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But she was pretty good. Lennon Scott, is he going to draw it? Keep a little bit of running here. I think he's gone close. Maybe. It's up and down. They're just indicating they're not too sure. So Dave Govan, still a few people on the balcony, waiting to the death. Here at Bowlo, home of the Maggies. The nest, Dave Govan's having a running shot, looking for a jack. And what's happened? It's one. Wow, how's that?
Could be 2.
Just the one I think it is. So the black bowler touches in the ditch. The orange bowler, Sean Cairns, is the shot. Lennon's coming down on his forehand.
Let's get around that.
If he gets around the pack, he's going to go close. That's got to be close.
It's inside the black.
You think so? The black's in the ditch.
Well, the orange might be closer.
So this will be the last stand. Was that 2, Shannon? I think it was. It was 2. Okay, so they've called that. That game's over on the far end. They'll probably just play this end back. It'll be the last end. They'll finish it off here. I think the middle green will probably finish it off here. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's not an early call as such. It's a fair to say that our 2025 pre-season pennant champions will be the Raymond Terrace Jets. And looks like they're going to run out quite convincing 50 to 31 on 50 ends, and there's still a couple of ends to go on there, but I'm not too sure if everyone's going to finish the game. But one thing's for sure, the Raymond Terrace Jets have secured the title. It looks like it could be on all rinks after the rink of Lee Schreiner and Anthony Ellicott. Lee Schreiner was behind.
They were down a heap.
He was. I'm not 100% sure what the exact score was, but just quickly looking over here, it looks like they might have won 18-14 or something roughly like that. But it's a fair call to say, without seeing the end of the game, that the victory will go to the Raymond Terrace Jets over the home team, the Beresfield Magpies. Jason Stokes on the middle rink has 1 bowl to play. Kate Matthews has led outstanding leading up for the Raymond Terrace Jets. Played fantastic bowls.
This one's a little bit wide.
Is that rain?
No, there's a couple birds on the roof.
Birds, is it?
Yeah, I don't think there's no rain.
That's so weird. Anyway, that middle game's finished. No, it's not rain. There's no drops. No. So Matty Brown, I did say unless you have a fixed stance. That's what Trev Solomon said, Bonty, unless you have a fixed stance. So Matt Brown coming down with his last bowl of the match. And maybe rolled him for shot, but maybe not. And there is everything that happens when the lights start to take a fair bit of effect. The cameras start to flicker. It's definitely a light thing. Just look at the colour of the colour it's gone.
Beautiful colour.
Yeah, it definitely it happens. I know Boydie's aware of it, but wherever we go, it all sort of happens when the lights come on late and it gets all dark. Anyway.
Sounds like hail on the roof.
It does sound like it, yeah. I wonder if it's all them little bugs.
You did a great job, Maxie.
Well done, Max. Max Dettelbecker, ladies and gentlemen, the umpire for this evening.
You did well. You confused us quite a few times, mate. Thank you very much for that.
2 onto them. No, take 1 off. Give them 3. No, there's 4 too many.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Added it up wrong.
Lee is a fantastic player. Very, very hard to beat in any formula of the game from singles to fours. David Shaw, you are correct. And probably one of the most formed players on the planet as we speak. And back to our feature match here. David Hutchinson playing his forehand. We've had great viewing numbers. That is massive.
Yeah,
for the final of the pre-season pennant. Huge viewing numbers. To all our viewers, we say thank you. Thank you, Maxie. What's that for? What's that noise? So it is the Black Beetles.
Black
is that
Beetles.
what it is? Yeah, I can see them all around the lights. Look at them, they're everywhere. Oh, wow. So we're sitting under a roof here, ladies and gentlemen. It sounds like it's hailing, and we've just been informed it's the black beetles. Now, if you look at the green, boys, oh my God. The green is saturated in black beetles. They're everywhere.
They must have known it was the end of the game.
Yeah, the timing's impeccable. Going to dodge a couple of those beetles. I'm sure there's a few John George, Ringos and Pauls out there.
Probably going to get bowled over.
Look at it, it's hundreds of thousands of them. They're everywhere.
What do you reckon their names were in the black beetles?
Deshaun. Yeah. Deshaun.
Juan.
Juan. Deshaun. Yeah. They got, mate. Who knows? LeBron.
That was a big beetle.
Wow, that is incredible. Look at them all. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but we're being invaded in the skybox by all these black beetles. G'day, Tony. How you going, mate? Braden Chew. Hello, Braden.
Yeah, viewers, you can see the black beetles on the screen.
See them,
there.
yeah.
Look at them all.
Look at that. That is incredible. Yep, Braden, better late than never. The game's just about finished. The Raymond Terrace Jets will be declared the winners for 2025 in the pre-season pennant, and we are being invaded by black beetles. The green is covered in them. You can see that is certainly not anything wrong with your screens, viewers. Looking on the green, Decky, can you get a close-up? Can you
Certainly give it a shot.
zone in on that?
That's zoom in on those. Look at them all.
That is amazing. Zoom in. Oh, look at that. That's incredible. So the whole green is covered in these
and
things.
you can hear them on the roof. It's like it's hailing.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that.
They are everywhere. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The green is... That's incredible.
There's none down that end.
No, that's pretty clean.
That's amazing. Look at them under them lights. Sorry, viewers, we've just been mesmerised by this. The green is... It's almost changed colour because of all these beetles here. Good shot here. Oh! It's got to be one down, I think. I think he is slippery. With that bowl by Dave Govan. Just going back to what we were talking about, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the telecast. Lynette Matthews, my absolute pleasure. As we can tell you, it's a victory to the Raymond Terrace Jets over the Beresfield Magpies. They haven't updated the master board, but it's been comprehensive. I think all three rinks have got up in the end. Our last call with 4 rinks to go, we had it 50-31. Lennon's played his last bowl. David Govan has one to come. The other 2 rinks have finished. So the Raymond Terrace Jets will be victorious. 2025 pre-season pennant grand final here at Bowlo. And it's 8:35. By the time we pack up, it should be about 9:30, 10 o'clock. We will arrive home. Hopefully we don't have to drive through a whole heap of these black beetles. Look up to there, mate, under the lights.
Yeah, Mike, look at them.
That's amazing. It's raining these things. David Govan.
Power coming down.
Oh, he's got a piece of it. They're not playing the last end, are they? They don't need to.
This is their last end.
Yeah, I know, but he killed it. That's it. It's game over. Congratulations to the Raymond Terrace Jets, victorious 2025 pre-season pennant competition over the locals, the Beresfield Magpies, who probably about halfway through the game, Bonty, actually led on the master board.
They did.
And then
they did.
With one of the rinks, the far ring, Anthony Ellerkamp, having racing out to an early lead against Lee Schreiner. But I think it's fair to say, I think Raymond Terrace got up on all 3 rinks in the end. Trevor Solomons, he can hear him. Great telecast, David Shaw. Go the Jets, Dorothy. Yep, enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Love getting on the microphone.
Did you want to get someone over for it?
We might try and get someone over if they can beat the Beatles. Who can we get? Who can we get? Who can we get? Look. No, I won't worry about it because they're all over there. They're just celebrating and stuff
Yeah,
like
right,
that.
okay.
They're trying to get inside to get away from all these bugs. But we'll just summarise the game. We watched Lennon Scott was victorious against David Govan. The team played sensational. Kate Matthews led amazingly consistent. She was. Led well. Matt Brown from Beresfield wasn't too far behind, but Kate would have had his number. The 2 seconds, David Hutchinson probably got the better of Sean Cairns. Both played great, played their jobs, playing second. The third, Shannon Giddos, was outstanding. And the 2 skippers, David Govan was a game of near misses, but Lennon Scott was absolutely magnificent and played brilliant. So congratulations to the Raymond Terrace Jets, our 2025 pre-season pennants. Our viewing numbers, amazing. Absolutely amazing. We really appreciate you checking out our stream, watching what's going on in the bowls world. We have a fair bit coming up through YouTube Live Sports. And for all you people out there, if you know sporting clubs and sporting bodies, it doesn't have to be bowls. It can be any sport whatsoever. If they're interested in getting their sport out on YouTube Live Sports, let us know. We can come and commentate it for you. We can come and stream it for you. We can even let you do it yourself, but we'll talk about that down the track and using the YouTube Live Sports platform. But if you want your local sport, your local grandson, your local son, daughters, local football, soccer, karate, boxing, tiddlywinks, World of Warcrafts, Dungeons and Dragons, Snap, whatever it may be, we can stream it, Bonty. We can stream it.
Let us commentate chess.
Let us commentate chess.
Wait, nude bungee jumping.
Nude bungee jumping. Yeah, I would give that a go.
Well, us bungee.
No, I won't be bunging. I'll just be commentating. I'd love to do the commentate the Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong
from my man cave. Rafa the Black Beatles. You are right, Trev. They're incredible. So yeah, we were willing to do any sport you like. You let us know. Contact us. We're only too happy to come out and commentate the sport for you. But once again, we'll reiterate here, the final of the pre-season pennant, the Raymond Terrace Jets are victors over the Beresfield Magpies. Bonty, thank you as always for coming up and being the number one colour man with YouTube Live Sports and on the streams. I very much appreciate your company and jumping in to help.
You're more than welcome, mate.
And to Decky, the production man, great work with the cameras. We didn't have to ring Boydie once, mate. We even stopped on the... Power to us. We even stopped on the way and got a couple of pies. Might go and have a schooner before I go home.
Oh, there you go.
And to you, the viewers, we wouldn't be able to do that if you weren't jumping on and commentating and watching all the games like that. We're very much appreciative. We might rattle on and stuff like that, but bowls is a boring game, so our job is to make it not boring. Thank you, viewers. We'll get out of your hair. Have a safe trip home. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your Australia Day. And we'll catch up with you soon. I think the next thing we've got 2 events at the Furnace, home of the May West Steelers. We'll have their club triples and major pairs finals brought to you live on YouTube Live Sports. This weekend up at Moree, Aboriginal Carnival, $20,000 Aboriginal fours, I think it is at Moree, on the blue green, I believe. So that'll be brought to you by the Happy Bowler. And a lot of things coming up. The World Croquet Championships live from Tasmania. That's going to be interesting. So jump on YouTube Sports and have a look at that one.
Oh, that'll be harrowing.
I reckon it'll be fantastic. Don't you worry, mate. We've got a bit in Newcastle coming up with the croquet, so we might jump on board with that one too, Bonnie. We'll get you involved in that. Anyway, thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for all your great comments. We'll catch up with you We'll catch up with you shortly. And remember, if you want the best bowls, sports, and particularly bowl streams in the world, are we giving it to you? You better be live in it. We are. Take care, guys, and see you all later.
Bye.